I did. I clicked it.
Oh, fucking delays. Oh shit, are we live? Fuck it, I'll just do it live. Welcome everybody. It's Saturday night. It's Saturday night special time. The sixth best show on Renovision. The reason everybody comes on Saturday nights because it's the only thing that plays. I think we got a real fun full show for everybody today. We've got news. We've got anime with Mr. Sam. I've got some cool pickups I think everybody will like.
Who's making fart sounds? Is
We're
that
doing
Lopez?
the Dom game.
Yeah, passing gas.
We've got, and then we're doing top 5 villains. So you got to stick around for that because I think everybody was very imaginative with who they picked their villains to be. So stick around, hang out, and let's get this fucking terrible watch started. What's up, GT?
The start of our show always gives me a little bit of a chill, you know. Just a little bit of a douche chill.
A little bit. What's up, TK?
Just
Just the utter diarrhea that's about to be dropped upon the Renovision channel.
Yep. What's up, Terry? Oh, I do have another segment I'm going to do. It's Valentine's Day gift ideas with the SNS guys.
Spoon.
What's up, Tyson?
I like it.
What's up, Terry? What's up, Alex? Oh, man, you got to be drinking. It's right here.
Spoon
I
from
only
the tick.
What up, Artro? I only got one white collar, so I'm going to have to switch to vodka.
Hell yes.
Fuck yeah, let the party start. Let's see, it says, GT says, let me get your take on the latest CGC brouhaha.
What
I
happened?
haven't even.
CGC
They're
is
always
suing
talking about-
2 people.
Yeah, they're like suing 2 employees.
No.
Did they steal $60,000 from them?
I think no, I think they're swapping books.
Which is something that we've long speculated was happening.
Who's Lopez?
And for the longest time was just turn the other cheek to and oh no, we're not doing that. There's no way. And there's been times where I'll send books off that I'm pretty sure that you've photocopied and you're like, this isn't my book. Don't you have a Walking Dead book like that?
I got a Walking Dead book. The main ones I have, let's see if I have them right here. I'll show you that I know I didn't fucking send off because why would I fucking send off fucking let's see. See if I can find it. One of them was a Jock Detective cover 871. I might not even have it here. Here's one of them. Like, here's a J. Scott Campbell. There's no way I set a 9.0 to get, like, this is not my book. Like, there's no way I set this off to get signed. There's no way. I have, like, beautiful copies of this, and this isn't mine. Because before I sent this off, I looked over it with, like, a jeweler's eye glass, trying to make sure there was, little to no imperfections. And then I have a Detective Comics I have signed by Jock and stuff. This isn't it, but like this cover. And it came back like an 8.5 or something. Why the fuck would I send an 8.5 book out to get signed by fucking, you know what I mean? By Scott Snyder and Jock. Like, for real. Like, that don't even make fucking sense. Like, this is, like, I don't think it was the graders who did it. I think it's because this is when I was sending books out to people and they were getting them signed for me. So I think what they were doing was keeping the best copies and sending everybody back crappy copies. Because that's the only thing I could think of. You know what I mean? Because, like, why the fuck would I send a 9.0 601 to have J. Scott Campbell sign? Like, why? Like
Where did it say it was signed at? It wasn't one that you got at San Diego, was it?
this was, it was at San Diego, but I didn't. I sent it to somebody to have signed for me. Because I didn't, San Diego, I didn't drop anything off at CBCS.
Oh.
So,
Well, CBCS is a different story. Like CBCS, I've got books from CBCS that you and I send in the same book with the same signatures, and they gave us the same grade and put the information from your label on my label as well.
yeah, and I had my book, I had JRJR sign mine like prior.
Yeah, and I had both signatures done that day, and it shows that my JR sign date is the same date as yours, and then the other signatures I got were done the day of the con, and same grade, same everything. So, and I sent them in at the same time, so they don't. Obviously, there was some, mishandling there, but it's. I mean, I think with CGC right now, they're looking for anybody to blame. You have the
I blame Matt.
scandal going on with, the
influencers
grades of cracking cases and swapping books out and stuff like that. And now this has long been speculated. We've long speculated that when you send a CGC book out, how do they know it's your book? When we watch them in cons, they throw them all in a bin. And how do you know for sure that your book is the book you're getting back? That's why I say, and I usually scan them in my computer. I know Kyle does the same thing. So it's like I said, it's long been speculated, but I'm not shocked that this is coming out at all. Like this news does not shock me that they're finally admitting that somebody's doing this and they're going after him because they're trying to save face right now.
The temptation is real.
I mean, it just goes along with the whole we can just slip a $20 bill in the middle of your book and get a better grade, right? It is what it is.
Has that really happened? The $20 bill?
I'm sure it has at some point.
Roddy says, saw a guy at Megacon today wearing curtains. Asked if he knew Kyle. He said he's got a pic to send to me.
But they've been under such scrutiny, and now look at it. All of a sudden, we have more 9.9s coming out than ever.
We've talked about that before, Tyson.
So
starting our own grading company.
So when did this happen?
This is just in the last couple of days. This news came out.
Yeah, of the lawsuit.
Wow.
I saw Matt's name on there too.
Yeah, they're suing me for 3 shillings and a cup of Wendy's chili because that's about all I have to my name.
That's more than me.
I know,
3
lucky.
shillings. But
Lucky.
That's why I don't fuck with grading comics half the time.
Yeah, I kind of give up on that myself. I mean, there's a few I might get graded just to get graded because they're personal. I don't care what the grade is. But other than
what
that,
really turned me off to it is the fucking years of podcasting with Kyle and listening to him send in books and then like, oh fuck, man, where's my book? Give me my book. Did they receive my book yet? And all of his just impatience about fucking books.
Oh, I stalked it when I sent mine in. I stalked the CGC to see if they've been received, where they're at every day, 5 times a day, dude.
I still think the worst one was when I sent that one book that had Stan Lee sign at San Diego Comic-Con.
Was that your ASM 300?
No, it was
No.
It was like 121 or something. And I don't think I got it back for like 11 months.
Shit, dude.
And that was when Stanley had like a separate company doing it, so it wasn't under what the fuck? So it wasn't under your name. So like there was like I had no idea where it was. I just had to hope one day it showed up.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I remember that. Yeah. Because that was the year that me, you, Kellen, and Gabe went, right?
Yeah.
And you just threw it in a box, and he's like, "Oh yeah, it'll get there." And you're like, "Oh fuck this."
It'll get there. That is words of encouragement.
Yeah. So I'm not surprised by it at all. And did you see?
But I mean, I've had good luck. I don't want to say that I've always had bad luck. I've had good luck. Like this Scotty Young one, I sent to somebody to get signed for me, and it still came back in 9.8. And like I've had good luck with it too. I've just, if I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have luck at all. You know what I mean?
I'm just salty that I spent an ASM 301, beautiful, beautiful copy that should be a 9.8, and they only gave me a 9.6 on it, bastards.
That shit's garbage.
I should have sent in fucking nudes of my mom or something.
Whoa.
Just like your 122.
Yeah. my 8.0, no questions. I'm a pro grader, comes back a 5. Fuck you. And that was a shop that told me that. It's 8.5 all day. It's 8.0 all day. No questions. Come back 5.
Did you guys press your own books?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I pressed once, and I went through a guy McClay knows, and the press didn't do dick for me.
Yeah, I go to Crook.
I've never had a press, and like I've seen pressable defects in it, you know, and I've never had a grade bump from having a press. I've had better luck just sending the shit in.
Really?
Everybody comes on Saturday nights. Hey now.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
But CGC is going to start. Was it CGC or yeah? CGC is going to start grading manga there, Sam.
Oh
Yeah.
Game changer.
Is it though? Because there's so many copies of manga books out there. Like they don't.
They're doing magazines, I thought.
Oh, is it magazines?
I think they're doing individual manga volumes too.
Hmm.
They're going to start doing that. They rolled out a whole bunch of new stuff. They're going to start, and services are going to start offering.
They're
now
doing
that
they're doing the
all
sleight
this,
of hand right now.
bullshit. Yeah. So, but that's my take on the CGC suing their own employees right now.
Nothing wrong with a few douche chills.
That's right.
Terry's like, luckily I got over the chasing perfect books of the 90s. I still like Near Mint, but I'd be real happy to have a Near Mint signed J. Scott Campbell.
Well, it goes back to the old adage that a low grade is better than no grade, right? Like,
Depends on the book.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason why I should have a 9.0 signed J. Scott Campbell graded book. Like,
Yeah, that sucks.
this is a pretty modern book. That, like,
I've got that book signed too.
this book, I don't even know where they got, like, these motherfuckers.
Oh, so Ronnie says CGC said today they're not doing manga, so they came back and walked it. They walked it back then after rolling out and sending an email to everybody about the new services they're providing.
Those motherfuckers.
Bastards.
They took its name off the ballot.
Let me see here.
Yeah, because they
Taking
made
my-
it where like new
taking Mega off
accounts
the ballot.
new accounts can now, or free memberships can now submit books. But
Let's see.
You know what we'll grade here, though? We'll grade your douche chills.
absolutely.
You
Dude.
send in your douche chills, and we'll grade them.
On a scale from 1 to Lopez, how many douche chills do you get?
5.
5 douche chills.
5-point green curtains.
Gotta make that into a shirt. Juice chills.
But
Here, I'll share my screen real quick. This is
What does that even mean? What is a douche chill?
a douche chill.
I just don't know what that is. I try to figure it out.
Google it.
Yeah.
yep.
So SNS.
So it's CGC versus Brand. It's in Anya. terrazas. So
Let's do a live read about it.
Oh, geez. Yeah, let's do that.
Well, I'm just saying that because it said it right there. I said, let's do a live read of it.
Here we go.
So there it is.
The district court for the Middle District of Florida, Tampa Division. You have the complaint.
There it is.
There you go.
Chills.
But yeah,
So-
there'll be enough shows that you could go watch that'll
Yeah, I'm sure
fucking
there's-
just milk this shit dry that you could go
Yeah.
watch.
For days.
They're gonna milk it. But yeah, I mean it's shitty. Sucks.
Yeah.
Read it like you do Missed Connections.
Certified Collectibles Group, case 8:24-CV-0031. Plaintiffs versus Brandon and annoying Tarzan are individual defendants.
That gave me deuce chills, Kyle.
And I'm going to rate that at about a 6-point.
Says
That's red light.
2 employees, one grader and his wife, allegedly in scheme where they stole submitted books and subbed them for their own account and sold them.
Whoa. Nice.
So he fucking, damn, that's a good book. Let's give them this shitty one. Let's take it home. All right, you send it in, honey bunny. Oh, good grades. Let's fucking sell them.
That's fucking. Certainly adds a new wrinkle to the Rehold scandal.
Let's see.
Wow. I wonder if they know what books he
This is
sold.
just the docket. You're not going to find a ton of information here. It's just the docket entries.
I know. I've been trying to find one of my friends is in prison, and I'm trying to find all the stuff on it, and it's hard to find all the info. So,
I mean, I guess I could look it up, but it would cost money.
look it up, bitch. Just joking.
Cosmic, what time does the show start?
Man, we should go on.
When does the comedy start?
and cover
Fuck
it
this.
tomorrow.
Fuck this shit that everyone else is talking about.
Right.
We're gonna be on location covering the trial.
We're
gonna
live.
send our resident
Yeah.
lawyer live to
We're
the
gonna send-
courtroom.
We're gonna send Darth Lopez to report for us.
Oh, no.
Definitely. Definitely.
Well, we got enough people in Florida. They could just go there.
That's when everyone's like, "Who's Lopez?"
Who's Lopez?
Darth Lopez reporting from the scene. Who's Lopez?
Lopez is the kind of the reporter that'd be like, the person is dead, but we reached out to him and we couldn't get a comment.
Get a comment from the victim. Reached out to the victim for comment. There was no response.
Oh. Damn it.
He got his voicemail.
Shit.
All right.
Well, we'll get started and then we'll do news, and then I actually have some pickups. So everybody stick around to the end of news.
Nice.
Sit back, relax,
Oops.
and get ready to be given douche chills.
The fuck does that mean?
I do look it up.
What does it mean?
What the fuck does that mean? Here,
When, God? When would I see the fucking sailboat?
Douche juice.
That's all I hear from fucking Lopez right now. All right, we'll start with our opening topic.
douche chills is a physical feeling akin to chills in a reaction to something contemplatively obnoxious.
Oh wow.
Well said.
Yeah, that's probably yeah, SNS all day.
Which sums up SNS.
Yeah.
Fucking
Perfect.
40 pictures that'll give you douche chills. Let's see if we're on here.
Shit.
I don't think I couldn't even use
Oh, I
that.
saw Billy Ray Cyrus.
Oh no! Oh no! Your
No.
spoilers!
Ah!
All right, so our conversation started tonight. YouTuber accused of topping 150 miles per hour on his motorcycle on Colorado Interstate, wanted on multiple charges.
From Denver to Colorado Springs, Or from Colorado Springs to
Solo
Denver,
says
20 minutes.
Kyle's full of shit. He drives a VW fastback. He doesn't have a pickup. Hold on. That gets this. All right, go ahead.
This dude, did you guys see this clip? This dude YouTubed himself covering the distance between Colorado Springs and Denver in 20 minutes. He live streamed it. And now he reached top speeds were like 170 miles an hour.
Dumbass.
Badass.
That's pretty fast. The cars on the road were basically standing still. It was pretty wild.
Hey, when you got to get somewhere, you got to get somewhere.
I think he was just showing off. I don't think he had to get there. He was just showing off how fast he could do it. So 20 minutes at 150, let's just say 150 miles an hour. What's that distance? What is that? It's
Oh, dude, I was about to play like a Rain
50
Man
miles?
clip of you thinking.
50 miles in 20 minutes. That's pretty fast. That's pretty smoking fast, man.
Your math skills are more impressive than that. Though.
I know.
Fuck that. Who cares about how fast it was going?
Wow.
Are you guys checking my numbers?
No,
No, I'm just still in awe of your math skills.
I was trying to find something that went.
The
Math
first
skills.
first time I ever went to Comic-Con, there was a guy there with a
Ed?
telescope, and he was talking about bringing iron ore back from meteorites or asteroids and stuff. And he's like, oh, if we only brought 1% of a trillion pounds, I was like, oh, it's a 10 billion. He's like, you did that really quick. I was like, yeah. He goes, oh man, you did that. It's like super simple math, but he was really amazed by that too. I don't know.
Science, bitch.
Simple to you, maybe. Impressive, Sam.
Well, 20 minutes is a third of an hour, and 50 is a third of 150. So
We must be talking about something that's a little controversial because Matt bailed on us.
his butt puckered, and he had to close his camera. His douche chills got him, and he had to ditch out.
Yeah, that dude's crazy. Fuck that shit.
Well, the problem now is that this is now the speed running record, and so someone's got to go out there and try and beat it.
Gip math. 70 miles an hour is 1 hour, 19 minutes from Denver to Colorado Springs.
70 miles. Okay. Wow. And he did it in 20 minutes. That's faster than 150 miles an hour. He was flying.
To you, sir, I salute you.
What's the fastest you've ever driven, Kyle?
81.
81. Okay.
No, not 150. I mean, like I've hit 100 miles an hour a couple times, but not. I don't know, man. There's something about going that fast, like in a car or in a vehicle, man. That it's a little nerve-wracking for me. I don't. And when I have the ability to do that, my family's usually in the car, so that's the last thing I want to do is
jeopardize their safety.
I was in this douchebag I used to work with.
Is his name Solo Wookie?
Rented a Maserati, and we were on the 101 in Scottsdale. I think he hit like 160, 150. It was
160. Fucking, wow.
It was fucking scary. Dude, I was waiting for him to get pulled over, man. My fucking passenger brake, dude. I'm surprised I didn't break through the floor.
Wow.
That's fast. Well, that's fast, but it's also really dangerous because there's a lot of traffic usually through there.
Yeah.
What time of day was it?
It was like lunchtime, noonish.
That's wild.
So he was weaving. Wild. And I was like, bitch, this ain't NASCAR. You don't got to go that fast.
But it sounded weird because you were traveling 160 miles an hour. So it was like,
Solo said he was waiting for you to say that.
That's funny. What about you, Matt? What's the fastest you've ever driven?
Probably 105.
Yeah.
Down a turnpike in Florida during an eye of a hurricane.
You're trying to get picked up, weren't you?
No, I was at a hurricane because in Florida they throw what's called hurricane parties.
Okay.
So I was down there for school, and people in my class were throwing a hurricane party, and I got intoxicated and got stuck there. And then when I finally sobered up, I was like, "Fuck this! I don't want to be stuck in this room with these people with no power." So I left during the eye and just booked it home. So luckily there was nobody else out. So
All right, chat. Put in the chat how fast you've driven, and at any point in your life. The fastest I ever drove was, I think I hit 110 on the US 60 here in Mesa on my way to Dodgeball because I was prairie dogging a turd and I had to get there before I pooped my pants. And it was very fast.
Mesa police will be at your door.
That was
Easy,
probably
sir.
the fastest I've ever gone.
I hear that you were driving fast because you had a dump.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to investigate their traffic cams. Where was that?
Between 145 and 150, the speedometer only went to 140, says Buffy guy.
And we got some metric. What is that? What is
Canadian
that?
survival is 186
We don't know what that is.
kilometers. 150 miles per hour UK.
Wow.
You can
Ron
cross
says-
pretty much the whole island at that speed.
108 is tops for me. Solo said I did 105 in a 77 VW bus. You guys are lame. I did 140 on in a motorcycle, and my record is 158 in a car with my buddy driving.
He
Nice.
did not do 100 miles an hour in a
Cosmo
77
says
VW
riding
bus.
fast is not my gig.
Nah.
It was 120 when I was in Texas for a work trip.
That's fast, man. Just change your oil after you chill that fast.
80 in a Nissan Sentra. That's the fastest I've driven.
Yeah, when you work your engine that hard, you should change your oil immediately after. That's just me.
Or your pants if you're on your way to Dodgeball prairie dogging.
Yeah, if you're on your way to Dodgeball, make sure you bring an extra pair. Well, hats
At least
off.
you didn't get like hit in the stomach and then poo in retrospect because you took the shot to the stomach. You're like, oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
My hat's off to Mr. Dietzman for having the wherewithal to drive that speed and put it on YouTube for the whole world and suffer the consequences. This is kind of reminds me of those guys who like will climb up a skyscraper, or the guy who did the high wire between the Twin Towers. He's pretty gutsy. I'm glad nobody was hurt. That's just kind of a stunt man thing, like a public stunt. I mean, he could go to jail. Like the judge probably isn't going to be too friendly about this, but pretty awesome.
I've seen a lot of videos on Instagram of dudes trying to do this and hitting something and somersaulting like 100 feet in the air afterwards.
Yeah, and then they're done. You know, they're dead.
Hey, I was.
No way, he stood up and walked away. Sam, you didn't see the way the video ended.
I was stoked when my fastback got to fucking 57.
You're like, woohoo!
Dude, I was on the 303, man. I got that motherfucker to 57, dude. I was like, hell yeah. And then the fuel pump went out.
And then you went,
and then I had to get towed home.
That's hilarious.
Hell no. All right, well, let's get into a little bit of news, shall we? Watch that ears.
Fun fact is that was like a year ago, and I replaced a fuel pump, and I have to replace the fuel pump tomorrow because it went out again.
Oh no.
Damn, that thing just eats up fuel pumps, huh?
Good thing they're only like $25 off of Amazon.
Maybe that's why they're getting turned over so quick.
Right.
Fan favorite Transformer character Springer will make Void Rivals debut.
Oh, nice.
Void Rivals is about to do a major introduction of Transformers fans, bringing in a very familiar face to the Energon universe. Skybound and Image Comics announced today that the fan favorite character Springer, a character recognizable from the original Transformers, the movie, and Transformers cartoon series, where he was voiced by Neil Ross, will make his debut in the series with May's Void Rivals #9.
Yes.
Robert Kirkman, Invincible: The Walking Dead, writes the series with art by Lorenzo Della Felici, colors by Mathis Lopes,
Lopez.
yeah, and letters by Russ Wooten. Void Rivals #9 will hit comic book shops on May 1st, 2024.
Fuck.
Excellent. It's a good
like
book, man.
I like that cover.
That is a badass cover.
It's a good read. Really enjoying it.
Very good.
Who's Lopez?
The Energon verse just keeps growing, huh?
Yeah.
Is he named after Jerry Springer?
Yes.
RP.
I believe so, Sam.
Yeah. He has a lot of strippers and baby daddies on his talk show.
What'd you drop it for?
I'll dropped it.
All right.
Dropping Void Rivals, huh?
Really? I don't know. It's pretty good.
A Marvel Spider-Man glitch almost became canon in a Marvel and across the Spider-Verse movie. There are lots of other versions of Spider-Man that get left on the cutting room floor, and one such character is a glitch from Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. During an episode of Sony's Creator to Creator, where Marvel's Spider-Man 2 developers sat down with some of the crew on Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, it was revealed a space heater almost made it in as a character in 2023 animated film in Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. There was a glitch where Spider-Man could become a giant heater for some reason and then swing around and stop crime as this heater.
Did you ever become the heater?
I never became the heater. No.
I seen another one where someone became like this like piece of ice. And they're like fighting this dude as a piece of ice, and it's just a piece of ice hitting the dude in a car.
Time to kick some ice. No? You guys don't remember Mr. Freeze?
No.
Yeah. Lopez reads Playboy. He gets Void Rivals to look at the pictures. You know what killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
But that's actually pretty cool that it turned into a... Oh, there's that. If you click the bottom, Matt, there's actually a link. The bottom below the words.
Oh, shit. Look at you.
Who says I don't put effort into this show? There's quite a few links I've put in this week.
Look at this guy. Click on this one.
I think this is the one where it's ice.
Yeah, it's ice.
Dude, that's awesome. And then there's a space heater.
Wow.
That's so
There's
awesome.
the heater.
That's so awesome.
That's funny.
That is so fun. I love that.
Look at this take off. It's actually swinging.
Heater man, does whatever a heater can.
So yeah, that's somebody. I think that's awesome.
It's pretty funny.
It should be a bog.
Oh, I'm sure someone will mod that in there.
That'll be awesome. A swinging bong.
Grey's Anatomy season 20 trailer teases popular character's fate. Grey's Anatomy returns for season 20 in March, and now a new trailer for the upcoming season is teasing the fate of Teddy Altman after she collapsed in the operating room during a season 19 final. In the trailer, which you can see for yourself in the video below, Watson comments that Teddy's in critical condition, though exactly what it caused Teddy's issue has yet to be revealed, other than the toothache she complained about in the season finale. Why?
And there's a link too if you want to put the trailer on.
Copyright strike, here we come.
Fuck, 20 years of this?
Yeah, still going. Can you believe that?
Yeah. Never
You
seen
still,
it
you
before.
still watch this, Kyle?
Well, yeah, my wife does, so of course I do.
It's like the kids they babysat are now working at the hospital with them.
Right?
And
Right.
didn't
Those are
Meredith,
all the
leave
rejects.
the show?
They're all the
Come back.
rejects.
I mean,
When they're redoing their program to have new doctors come in, they got like the reject ones. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're a
Don't drink.
recovering
Don't do
alcoholic.
Don't do it.
He's a recovering alcoholic.
She's now in her 60s.
Is that
I think-
Scott Speedman?
I think she's ugly.
That's Scott Speedman.
There you go.
Oh, she died.
There it is. She
Giant.
collapsed.
You're needed to know R1.
Who are
She's in critical condition.
Bum, bum, bum.
years? Wow.
So, what's the over under on it being cancer?
I was gonna
I'd
say
say
it's
60%
COVID
chance.
20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
79.
Well, that whole season, the chick that plays Gray was she had COVID and she was like on life support for most of the season.
She's almost died in like every season.
Yeah,
Oh, dude.
She's
What
got
if
the
they did?
worst luck in the
Like-
history of luck.
like when she drowned and fucking
Yeah. Then her husband died in a car accident.
after he got shot.
And like, yeah, half of the like hospital died in a plane crash.
Not half
Oh,
the hospital, like two
My
people.
wife, my wife watches Grays too. But
For all you Grey's Anatomy's fans, I figured I'd give you a little teaser for the season 20.
hell yeah. McDonald's reveals Godzilla Big Mac menu with epic promo watch. McDonald's has been around for decades and it is doing work lately to reinvent its image. From pop culture collabs to new coffee chains, the fast food joint is doing it all. Now it seems like Godzilla is teaming up with Toho for a Godzilla-sized meal, and the deal just dropped an epic new teaser to celebrate. As you can see below, the teaser itself is short and sweet. The team at McDonald's Japan came together to create a promo that harkens to Godzilla's golden age. The reel features an average civilian on the streets looking up in total terror. The scene eventually shifts to a skyline in Japan right as it gets taken out by a brand new kaiju, the Big Mac monster.
Here we go. Big Mac monster.
Is it a double Big Mac?
Oh! It's got double patties, double cheese.
Dude, the double Big Mac is where it's at.
Jesus, it's literally just him screaming and the burger falling from the sky.
Ah!
Godzilla.
It's just, I think it's just adds double patties and double cheese.
Perfect. Dude, the double Big Mac, adding those 2 extra patties makes it fucking awesome.
It does.
It makes it, seriously, it makes it perfection.
Mm-hmm. I have to agree.
Well said.
The double Big Mac is where it's at. If you go to McDonald's, get that double Big Mac meal.
Dude, I'm telling you. Oh,
Large with a Diet Coke because you're watching your figure.
Yeah. Don't go
last
crazy.
time I went there, like, sorry, we're out of all soda, so I had to get a nasty ass orange high C.
Oof.
You poor thing.
Apologies, sir.
Right.
Jim Carrey returning for Sonic the Hedgehog 3. So first logo
Called it.
revealed. So apparently he's not retiring yet, folks. Sonic the Hedgehog fans haven't seen the last of Jim Carrey's Dr. Robotnik. Per Variety, Carrey will reprise his role as Dr. Ivo Eggman Robotnik in Sonic the Hedgehog 3, which will mark the 3rd time
Yes, sir.
playing the mad scientist. Fans last saw Dr. Robotnik in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which ended with the character taking a potentially fatal tumble off a giant robot. However, in the final post-credit scene, it was revealed that Dr. Robotnik's body has not yet been found, hinting that he had survived the fall. Carrie's return as Dr. Robotnik was first teased in the official X account for Sonic the Hedgehog. A teaser was released featuring Dr. Robotnik's distinct crackle, along with the following caption, "You all thought I was gone, but I've just been underground. What you've seen from me is only hashtag shadow of things to come." The video ended with the debut of Sonic the Hedgehog 3's logo.
I like that. Get the quarter-pound patties on a Big Mac like a man.
Like
I've never thought about that.
I'm a man.
Oh, so good. Double Big Mac, so good. So much better than reading about Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, Double Big Mac.
Hey, man, this movie franchise is doing gangbusters. People are stoked for Shadow coming in the third movie.
Where's
You'll
Ace
probably
Ventura
never
3?
get Ace Ventura 3.
It's neat. I think this is a neat story.
Yeah, because especially since he said he was going to retire after doing Sonic 2. Now he's coming back.
I still think he's a bitch after Kick-Ass 2.
Yeah, all the shit he talked about his portrayal of Colonel Stars and Stripes.
It's too much violence. It's scary. For Patty it. Yes, sir. It's the way to do it. Double Big Mac. Oh, I want
That was the problem with the Big Mac, is it was always there was too much bread. Too much bread and overly sauce and mac sauce. And those extra 2 patties, man, really fill it.
I just had one today.
You got to hold it from the back so that everything doesn't slide out.
Yeah.
So you got to be like this to it. You know?
I was actually full. I couldn't believe how good it was. I hadn't had a Big Mac in, I don't know, 7 months. Long time.
Hey, you're on your way to recovery.
I'll show it off when I do it too. Yes.
Did you you got the double there, Lopez? The
Oh,
double
yeah.
Big Mac?
Oh yeah, large combo. Sat down and ate it. I was like, wow.
Diet Coke?
Fuck
No.
Lopez says, "Fuck my figure."
Oh yeah, that's
New
middle.
year, new me.
A lot of people on this show says fuck their figure.
That's why no camera on.
Pretty much everybody but Sam.
And I gotta have the barbecue sauce with the fries, of course.
Oh,
It's hot
man.
mustard all the way.
Oh,
Dude, McDonald's has some of the best ketchup.
you know what?
Sweet. It's man.
You know what? Burger King's, man.
Burger King's garbage.
Oh,
Best
Burger
ketchup
King-
Let's talk about Burger King.
Burger King's-
Whataburger spicy ketchup is where it's at.
Ooh, fire. Whataburger's fire. Yeah.
Burger King is for people who like to smell like smoke for a week after they eat there.
Garbage. Burger King's garbage.
BK
says, Lopez, you're in training.
He don't want none. He don't want the smoke.
Dude, Tyson, I'm telling you, man, you're not going to be
Disappointed. No.
disappointed at all when you try that.
I was
fucking
shocked,
double
man.
ma-
I was shocked. Dude, I was shocked.
Dude, I was
You know
telling
what?
Matt about it. I was like, you got to get it.
Yeah, I did.
Like a guy at work, for some reason we talk about food.
Yeah.
We're both overweight. That might be part of it.
Right.
And we talked about the double Big Mac for like 2 weeks before it came out,
Dude.
which reminds me of a funny story, actually. So talking about food at work, I was like, oh, it's such a bummer that Fuddruckers is closed here in Arizona. There's no more Fuddruckers.
There's still one by my house.
It's closed.
The one at Superstition Springs?
It's closed.
Circumcision.
Dude,
Spring.
I went through this argument with somebody already this week.
Superstition Springs, not Circumcision Springs.
Oh,
Nice try, Lopez.
Go drive to it, man. There's it's closed, dude.
Really?
I'm fat, dude. Don't argue with me on this.
Right.
All right. I mean, it was in rough shape the last time we were there about 2 months
So
ago.
I was talking about we brought up Fuddruckers, and dude I work with was like, oh man, Fuddruckers. I was like, dude, don't even bother. It's closed. Somebody bought them out. Google it. It's gonna say there's 2 open, but it's a fucking lie. I'm telling you right now. And he's like, no, there's one on 75th and Bell. I was like, fucking closed. Went there 3 times. 3 different times I tried. closed. He's like, no, the website says it's open. I said, I don't give a fuck what that website says. The shit is a lie. It is fucking closed. We argued for probably like 20 minutes about it. And to the fact is, he checked Yelp reviews. He went there and walked around the building, and you pull up and it says currently closed due to maintenance, and there's a lockbox on it.
For like a realtor.
Yes. What does it usually mean when there's a lockbox?
It's for sale.
And he's like, and then for the sake of tired of arguing and stuff, I was like, all right, it's Schrodinger's Fuddruckers. And then the other guy that we work with came in and said, oh man, he even went to the restaurants that are next to Fuddruckers to ask if Fuddruckers was open.
Really?
This is the lengths that my friend went to prove me wrong. And he was even going to apply for Fuddruckers online to see if they would call him back just to prove that it was open.
Wow.
And then another guy that works with said, yeah, my wife works at the Fuddruckers. That shit's closed. And he was like, all right, I guess it's closed.
Really?
Like, man,
that must be recent. What happened?
Dude, it's been months. It's been a while.
My wife said she went in there a couple months ago. They had taken almost everything off the menu except for like a basic burger. They had gotten rid of all their Coke machines. All they were selling was canned sodas. And they didn't have any cheese. They had like fries, and it was just like basic stuff. And I was like, that doesn't sound good.
They got bought out by another company, another food company, and they closed them.
Wild.
Like when I went in like August and stuff, the shit was chained up. Like the doors were chained up. Now there's a lockbox on it.
They're going to reopen as Ruckfudders.
He was sending me pictures. He was like, look. And I was like, dude, I'm telling you, that motherfucking shit's closed. Take it for the fat guy who eats at Fuddruckers. That shit is closed.
Well, that's a bummer. It's a good place.
That's what everybody says, but nobody's eaten there in a long time.
I used to eat there a lot.
Before it closed.
No, before I got 60 grand stolen from me.
Well, go drive by it and tell me if it's actually open. I don't know if that one is closed or not. I know the one on my side.
You can just call and place an order live on the air.
Well, like I said, my wife.
Well, they're only open from 11 to 4 now.
Yeah, it was like limited hours, and there was hardly anything on the menu.
It says 11 to 6 on their website.
It's all lies, dude. None of it means shit.
Well, that's a bummer. Why didn't we have that as a headline?
Because who actually eats at Fuddruckers?
I do.
I've never heard of it.
We would spend birthdays there because there was enough seating to have a bunch of people.
Yeah.
But yes, bad management is killing. Yes, bad owners are killing the hospitality industry for sure. All right, what do we got next?
I can order a burger and it'll be ready by 11:40 a.m. tomorrow.
I guarantee it won't. Dude, I'll bet you anything you won't get it.
Well, yeah, because I don't live in Mesa. They're not going to deliver it all the way out to me.
Because it's not open.
You guys got Carl's Jr.?
Yes, of course we got Carl's Jr.
Sticks had to work today, Sarah. That's why, yes, we finally put him in the old folks' home. I am going to show off what you sent me, Sarah. So when you catch it on the replay, I'm going to be showing it off here in a minute. But yeah, somebody bought him out. They closed him down. So go ahead, Matt.
Matthew Vaughn wants to direct Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, after Millie Alcock casting. Millie Alcock, House of Dragons, was among the finalists for the roles alongside Meg Donnelly, the Winchester Supergirl voice in Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earth Part 1, and the League of Superheroes, and was officially cast as Supergirl.
Man, I don't know about this casting, man.
It's unclear when Alcock will make her Supergirl debut. but she will have her own solo film, Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. Now it looks like Matthew Vaughn is interested in directing the film. As per his interview with Bro Bible's Post Credits podcast, I'm a huge fan of Millie Alcock. Huge fan of all cocks.
Yeah, he is.
But he
He's a huge
shares
fan
that
of
he
all
finds
cocks.
it weird the superhero movie doesn't have a director yet. Met with her for this other project we're working on. She turned me down, which was sad.
That
She's
might
a
as well be
fabulous
The Rock.
actress. Then again, I do find it very weird that they haven't got a director. This that surprises me because you shouldn't cast a movie. The director should be casting the movie. I don't understand who cast it if there isn't a director.
That's way too much casting.
Yeah. We're impressed for more details. The director said, no, I'm not pleading the fifth. I was asked about doing The Flash way back, but I said I'd only do it if I could recast. If I'm directing my own superhero film, I want my own new superheroes. But Millie Alcock, I probably would have put forward for it if I was directing. So I haven't considered it. Never say never. I'm a big fan of James Gunn and Peter Safran. So yeah, I would consider it. Fucking, if you want this movie to bomb and you just want to keep doing the same DC shit, go ahead, have Matthew Vaughn.
Who the fuck is Millie Alcock?
House of Dragons.
House of Dragons. She was one of the main
That's the
characters.
only thing I've ever
That don't
seen.
mean
her.
shit to me.
No, she was
sexy.
good in it, but I don't think she's right for this role. My opinion.
I don't know who she is. So
Good actress.
she was in
good
the.
that, but I don't know, dude. She's too small.
Let me see what she looks like.
And-
Who she is, Millie.
Man, she
big
got trolled
cock.
for being ugly.
She's not ugly.
No, I don't
Definitely
think
not
so.
ugly.
You know?
I would have loved to see her play Spider-Gwen instead of Supergirl, but
No.
I'm
Trying
glad
to see what
her
I've seen her in.
as much as
Not-
I can.
I only know her from House of Dragons. I don't know if that's her.
I haven't seen a goddamn thing she's been in. House of Dragon, Upright, The Familiars, The School, Pine Gap. The fucking Pine Gap. That's a fucking stupid name. The Reckoning, Janet King, A Place to Call. Dude,
That's probably, she's rated. She's English, so she's from the UK. Well,
That says she didn't run enough.
right. I don't know, man.
I hear,
James Gunn.
I hear she's been on The View. Does that change your opinion, Lopez?
she ain't that old.
No.
I heard that Joy Behar gave her a stamp of approval.
Yeah, she said. Joy Behar said that she's practically her twin. That's how much they look alike.
Right.
How does that make you feel?
I disagree.
BK. I would like to publicly thank Kyle for the prompt delivery of my prize. I would not mention Stick's lacks of timely delivery, as that would be elder abuse, and that is beneath me.
I even threw in extra stuff for BK just because I think he's fucking awesome.
Yeah, he is.
Buffy's calling you out, Matt. He's calling you to the
I know.
floor.
It's all right.
Argyle.
I know what it was.
What the fuck is Argyle? What is that? I've seen news stories on it.
Oh,
What the fuck is that?
That's
I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's a movie. Henry Cavill's in it. I don't know what it's about.
What's up, Jeffrey?
I think it's a Kingsman spinoff.
I
don't
threw
know.
in a
Argyle
Star
isn't
Wars
good.
book for BK just to make fun of Marco, hoping some way he can make fun of Marco.
He's a professional at making fun of Marco.
So,
I think she's smoking hot, though. I can't wait.
Nah,
To
hey,
see her.
when I sent BK's, I
Okay,
even wrote Lord of Brooklyn as the name on it.
Nice.
Nice.
What about smoking hot, man? Attractive. But smoking hot? No.
Yoga says she's actually an Aussie.
Oh, no.
Rugged enough. She actually reminds me of Michael Turner's Supergirl. Oh, shit.
Interesting. Well,
It's a
I
spy
guess we'll
movie.
wait and
Got
see.
it.
We'll wait and see, but I don't know. I don't know.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got?
Netflix Avatar: The Last Airbender will skip a major plot point of the animated series. Anticipation continues to build for Netflix's Avatar: The Last Airbender 3 weeks before the show's premiere. Fans' reception also remains positive, even since the first trailer promised to faithfully adapt the character
You can
of the
do it,
animated
Matt.
series. But while the live-action adaptation is expected to mirror the Nickelodeon show beat for beat, those who know the story's tight timeline suspect otherwise. Showrunner Albert Kim confirms as such to Entertainment Weekly.
Dude, he's welcome anytime.
He says the Netflix adaptation will change aspects of the original story to work around logistical difficulties. Kim admitted the Netflix show considered the actor's age during casting. And I put this in here just because of the conversation that Sam has had regarding the casting of One Piece and how are they going to do it with the actors and their ages and stuff. The pilot season wrapped up filming in 2022 and was immediately followed by post-production. Gordon Corney, who was 11 years old when the audition for the part of Aang, is now 14. I'm going to kill this one. Kawento Katara, who joined the cast when she was 14, is now 17. Kim acknowledged the production challenges these would present if ever the live action show is greenlit for another season. We definitely thought about that going into season 1 so that we can accommodate for puberty, adolescence, time passing, all those fun things that happen to real life humans, beginning beings. Jesus Christ, I'm getting tongue tied. Real life human beings that don't happen to animated characters, he explained. Kim confirmed the Netflix adaptation will change a major plot point for the animated series. The Sozan's Comet was their ticking clock, he said. We removed the particular ticking clock from our show for now because we couldn't know exactly how old our actors would be for the subsequent seasons. They've made a lot of changes to this, too, if you're Avatar. Like, I'm a huge Avatar fan. So they're changing pretty much Sokka's personality. He was very misogynistic and like men are better than women, and until a point where he joins the Kyoshi Warriors, a group of women fighters, and his attitude changes. It's kind of like the whole growth of his character arc, which is kind of sad because it, like I said in the show, it was a great character arc and coming of age and growth story for that particular character. But the Sozan Comet thing is interesting because it's like the hidden linchpin, if you will, of the entire story, because the Sozan's Comet is supposed to give the firebenders their unlimited power, and they used it to start the Great War when the Avatar disappeared, and it's coming around again, and it's supposed to give them the power to finally finish and win the war. And so Aang's got to go through this whole thing in a year to learn all the other elements to stop Fire Lord Ozai during the comet. So it's interesting that they're taking this basically main plot line and just completely removing it. And Aang's always kind of been like, he's a kid. He didn't want to be Avatar. He had fun. He's wanted to have fun and joke around. And now they're changing him to be a little bit more serious, where he has this premonition of what's going to happen, and he's got to go and handle business as the Avatar. So I'm holding off judgment till it comes out in a couple weeks, but it does kind of worry me a little bit that linchpin plot points are being pushed off till later on, but it makes sense also for the reasons that they're doing it.
Well said.
But I like that
Kill
kind of because we talked about One Piece with the age of the actors and all that moving forward. So it's nice to see that they've at least tried to accommodate for that, take it into consideration if there's going to be more seasons of it.
I was fucking super worried about that.
Good, I'm glad.
It was I haven't been able to sleep the last few nights, days.
Me either.
Because I was like, fuck, how, the age thing, just fuck, man.
Violently ill. Avatar fans are some serious fans, dude. If you screwed up like M. Night Shyamalan did, they're going to call for your head. And
Can't wait.
It won't be good.
I never saw the cartoon.
I used to watch the cartoon when it was out on Nickelodeon. It was fucking badass.
I love it.
Isn't it on? Where's it at? The animation's on Netflix, ain't it?
It's on. It is on Netflix. I believe it's also on Paramount Plus.
Okay.
That has your new favorite commercial with Creed in it.
Disgusting. Creed sucks.
Can you take Lopez higher?
Creed is like the quality version of Pro Jam.
That'll do it for the news. Now we turn it over to Sam or le big news in anime. Watch your
Fuck
ears.
it. I guess I want to do pickups.
Oh, you want to do?
No,
Oh,
you
I thought you
already-
said you want to do it after anime. Didn't he say after anime, Sam? Or did he say before?
He said different things at different times. So I'm.
Oh, well, then go ahead.
Whenever you
Kyle.
want to do
Go
it,
ahead,
Kyle.
do anime. It's all good. I'll wait.
All right, we'll do it right after anime.
That's a good tune. All right,
Anime,
first up,
Sam.
we had a series of announcements from Viz Media yesterday. They're releasing a remastered X-Men manga. They're also releasing a Spider-Man manga from the creator of My Hero Academia Vigilantes, and a re-release of the box set of the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess manga that you can get come this fall in 2024. These are some very, I'd say the X-Men one was pretty interesting when it came out. There was a lot of interest in it. So it's being re-released, remastered. The Spider-Man one, the Vigilantes team did a really great job with the Vigilantes series. So I'm looking forward to this one. I have started collecting the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess manga, and it's very good. So all three of these things are very interesting projects. If you guys like the manga take of these properties, then I'd say keep your eyes peeled come fall. They'd be great Christmas stocking stuffers. Next up, we're getting some cancellations of some of the less popular series in Shonen Jump. And every time that they cancel, they release or they start a new set of series in the magazine. The first one up is going to be Chojo Senpai by Numa Shun, who did
Michigan education.
the series that you see
Yes,
in the yellow and blue kind of tones on the bottom. And then Dear Anemone by Matsui Rin, who did Black Milk previously, right there you see on the right.
Isn't that what Nemo lived in?
Anemone? Yeah, that's right. So it might be a very fish-centered series.
Oh, I like that.
But yeah, so we're getting some new series. So if you guys are interested in checking those things out, you can look them up on the Manga Plus app or the Shonen Jump app, starting on Sunday.
I'm in chapter 75 of Chainsaw Man.
Well, then you're going to like this next bit of news. Well, I guess the bit after that. My Hero Academia's next movie. This is the fourth movie. It's called You're Next. Released a key visual and a teaser trailer. The poster on the left is the key visual, and the two images on the right featuring All Might and Bakugo are from the teaser trailer. And this movie is going to release in Japan August 2nd, and you can look for it in English probably in December.
Fuck yeah. English
Now,
rocks.
onto the Chainsaw Man. Tatsuki Fujimoto is the author and artist of Chainsaw Man. He had another one shot. It was 100 pages called Look Back. And it was about two girls who were pursuing their dreams of drawing and writing manga. And there's some really dark, sad moments of it. And then other things that kind of bring some hope back to light. But there was a domain registered called Look Back Anime. It doesn't lead to any site right now, but the name itself tells us that we can look for a Tatsuki Fujimoto anime adaptation of Look Back. On the right, it says, if you're not familiar with Look Back, you should know that the one shot helped cement Fujimoto's place as a manga superstar. The story went live in July 2021, and the coming-of-age drama blends art. Blends art with horror. After all, Look Back tells the story of Ayumu Fujino, a talented artist who finds herself overshadowed in life by Kiyomoto. The manga follows the two girls as they pursue art in their lives, and the future holds some shocking twist neither artist could have seen coming. It's like it deals with some very dark topics like suicide, but it's also a very powerful, moving story, and it has some twists and turns that make it a pretty good ending in the overall. So
Nice.
you can read that again with the Shonen Jump app, the Viz app, or the Manga Plus app. I think it's also available in print. All right. Well, channeling my best, man. I can actually pronounce these names. Thank you very much.
So Lopez has to go soon. So after pickups, we'll do Lopez's segment, Matt.
All right. And then last, I'd like to keep you guys up to date on the latest in manga. Last week we talked One Punch Man. Today we're talking One Piece. Earlier last year, they introduced Dr. Vegapunk, who is a character whose name has been dropped many times throughout the series, and he's not doing too good in this week's chapter.
Matt, Marco wears blouses.
His blouses. Hey, don't touch my blouse.
I'm gonna.
And we also saw the reemergence of Luffy as the sun god Nika, and the reintroduction of two characters from way back called Dory and Brogy, giants from the land of Elbaf, who were found on a tiny island called Little Garden, have been reintroduced into the series at this late stage. And so we're looking forward to perhaps the crew journeying to the island of Elbaf, the land of giants, for some exciting adventures there. And that's it for big news in anime. And we'll drop a wonderful dodgeball highlight on you. This is a game that had it all. Had a couple of double outs. Boom, boom. Those two guys on my team got out for being inattentive.
That dude was like, what the fuck just happened?
And then our buddy Tyler and my man Jet. And there's yours truly catching the ball. The guy on my team gets out, and then, finish it off with a nice little catch. So you can check out all our great highlights at Triple D Dodgeball on the Instagram platform. We're also posting on X, Twitter. If you guys are on there, go to my Twitter handle, SRichardson_MML, and to find all of your dodgeball content there. For your enjoyment. Thanks, guys.
I just love the dude on your fucking team just wasn't fucking paid zero attention to the game.
And he just like drops his head. He's like, crap. Yeah, that's Jeff. He's pretty new. He's only been here twice.
I'm Jeff.
So hopefully, my name is Jeff.
All right, Kyle, we'll put you on the big screen for pickups, my man.
Pickups.
All right, my first two pickups. Awesome Sarah sent me this Albuquerque cover. And then he also sent me a Street Fighter Masters.
Nice.
Shout out to him. Thank you for taking the time to find stuff for me. I super appreciate it. And so my next set of pickups, a guy I used to work with probably 7 or 8 years ago, messaged me and he's like, hey man, I got a bunch of comics and stuff. Do you want them? I said, yes, sir.
Of course.
So he brought me a box of comics, and he actually brought me what I thought was cooler though. He brought me a box of Mad magazines from the 70s and 80s. So I'm going to show off some of these. One of the first ones that I found was the Greatest American Hero.
Oh, nice.
Mad magazine, which is pretty fucking awesome.
What's his name?
Alfred E. Newman.
Yeah, I was called that my whole life growing up.
And then I got the MASH season finale cover.
Ooh.
Nice.
The fucking Star Wars 18 cover.
Yeah, I think I remember that, man.
Is that fucking cool?
Yeah. Are they? Do they got any value?
Not really. Got the Saturday Night Fever cover.
Newsstand. Oof, nice.
They're all newsstand.
It's a newsstand.
Next is Superman 2. That's the one. That's the one Matt likes.
I do like that one.
He's running with his.
Dry cleaning.
Yep. Have the ET.
I thought Marco were part
Man,
of
I,
the
think
shirt.
I had a few growing up, not many, but I know I had a Star Wars one.
Darwin's birthday.
Nice.
Mickey Mouse.
That's pretty cool.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Hot dog.
Superman 3.
I like the holes in the boots.
Yeah. Got the Star Wars musical cover.
Ooh.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime
This is
gal.
one of my favorites. Animal House.
Nice. Those rascals.
Rocky.
Oh, I had that.
Hey yo, Adrian.
R.I.P.
From
Yeah.
1982. We got Grease from 79.
Grace is the word.
This is one of my top favorites right here is the Space Invaders cover.
Oh, that's a fun game.
That's nice.
That missile turned right around.
I can't hit Alfred E. Newman. Got the Raiders of the Lost Ark cover.
Hey yo.
The Jaws cover.
But,
I thought that was
driving
pretty I thought that was pretty fucking cool.
nice.
Gremlins.
Nice.
I haven't gone through the box again. These are just ones that when I thumb through it, these are just ones that I picked out real quick. There's still a huge box of probably like 40 or 50 more. And then War Games.
Oh, cool. Targeting Santa Claus.
Isn't that cool? And then some of them I learned that I didn't know prior was in the mid 70s, they actually included records.
Neat.
Did
you get any of the records with them?
Were they like
Yeah,
parody songs?
there's and there's the records are in them, and so it's like this thin piece of vinyl that you can put on your record player.
And it played just a funny song.
Yeah,
Like a Weird Al or Dr.
you played the
the
Demento.
Jerky Boys.
conditions are they're not bad. Like some, like there was a cover where Alfred E. Newman's face was on Yoda, and like that cover was detached. A lot of the backs aren't folded to them because you used to be able to fold them to make the different picture. Some of them are in poor condition to fair, and some are better. So, but I just thought that like, and then he said like, it was funny because it's a whole box of comics too, but most of it was fodder. But he pulled this one out and he was like, dude, I looked online. This one's worth $1,000. And if anybody knows, the second print is hard to find. And that one goes for a decent amount. But this is the first print, so it's like a $2 comic. Like the only coolest one I thought was there was like, I love this cover. I always love getting this. It's just a cover that I like. And then, an old Michael Turner cover.
Nice.
Nice.
This is an old Amanda Connor cover.
Mm.
That's cool. Tomoe?
So, but other than that, there's the rest is just fodder. So
Nice.
0.0. I mean, yeah, it's fucking yeah. The villain in Animal House 0.0. I like when the fucking dean says that to him. That's his grade point average. But I just thought those were. I mean, I have to go through it again, but I just like that fucking shit was. I just thought he said, "Kyle, your haul was diabolical. Thumbs down."
Wow.
I thought those were some cool fucking pickups, especially for fucking $3.99.
Oh yeah, who doesn't like?
Well, he said
$3.99?
if I sell this one for $1,000, he would like a cut. So if anybody would like to pay $1,000 for the Legacy of Superman 1, then I will give him some proceeds of the profits.
Right.
But yeah, most of the rest was like fodder. But I had pretty cool pickup. I mean, it's cool that he thought of me after like I hadn't worked with him or talked to him in years. For him to think about calling me, and he said his neighbor just upped and moved and left a bunch of shit, and like that was a couple of the boxes and stuff that he left, and it was just taking up space in his garage now.
Hey Kyle, could you take all of this trash, please? Kyle's friend.
Pretty much, that's pretty much what it was. I need to get rid of this garbage. You want it? Yes. Yes, I do. But I mean, fuck it. I mean, I loved Mad Magazine growing up as a kid. Spy like the lighter side of and Spy versus Spy were like,
oh yeah,
some of my favorites. So
Nice.
I thought those were cool pickups.
Solid pickups.
I did save the comics. They're right here in the box. I was going through them. I mean, this X-Men number 3 might be worth a lot of money. But it's a lot of fodder, dude. So, but still cool. He thought of me to drop it off.
Absolutely. Fuck yeah.
Yep, I saved them from a landfill. I would pay a few bucks to watch Kyle and Matt wrap up. Y'all would be better. Like,
Are you gonna bag and board them, Kyle? That's the question.
No.
You got to. Oh. Yeah.
A few of those Mad magazines I'm probably going to frame up and put on the wall just because they're fucking cool.
Yeah, no, some of those were cool.
Nice. Good scores, Kyle.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Scores.
All right, we'll turn it over to Lopez for the segment that is sweeping the internet. And God damn it, Lopez, don't say I'm not prepared.
Oh, I'm ready. Every day is a Super Bowl, Matt. Every day is a Super Bowl.
It's
That's
time
awesome,
for
Tyson.
Marco's new favorite segment, comic book. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Little Lopez.
If I could say it in Spanish, what would it be?
I don't know.
Adios mío. Yeah, I could do that. Here we go.
Comic book. Adios mio.
All right. So we all know this book, right? We all know what this is, right? Now you can get this book. You'll see the sales right now. But so this guy pays $55 for an 8.5.
Of the silver.
A silver McFarlane 91 Spider-Man. Which
You should call it Vamos Hombre.
huh?
Vamos Hombre.
And why would you pay $50 for an 8.5 of this book? That is a good question. And you know what? To the seller, get your money, dude.
I mean, it's pretty much the same price as grading and shipping. So,
right, but wait till you see what some of them are sold for raw. Or I mean, look at the 9.8. A few more dollars, he could have got a 9.8. Right?
Yeah, when he gets at 8.5, you should just throw it in the garbage.
Right, but you can get a raw for $15. Take a risk, right? You could probably find it at your LCS. You can find it anywhere.
I would never take a risk on that book.
Right, 91, massively printed. I mean, come on. But you know what? 55 for an 8.5.
Come on, hombre.
Come on, man. No, ay Dios mío. Ay Dios mío. Hey, kudos to the seller though for putting it up, for having a boss to put it up, see if somebody will buy it. Now I don't check to see if the sales are like legit. I don't know how to check it afterwards. That's too much work. But
Says sold. It's sold.
yeah, I thought it was worthy of a come on, man.
The internet does not lie.
Comic book, come on, man.
Well, I mean, it shows you how hot this book. 1 bid, $10. 5 bids, 15. 4 bids, 12. 3 bids.
The point that
84.
people are even bidding on those on eBay when you can find them in fucking dollar bins that you local
Exactly. You know how many? And I still have like
Probably
5.
still polybagged too, because these were polybagged, weren't they?
I have like 5 of each that I've got for like $1, $2. That's what I mean. Like to buy an 8.5 of this book. Come on, man. Absolutely ridiculous. But I credit the seller for having the balls to list it. Because at that point, what would you do?
Cojones.
Right. At that point, I'd
Cojones.
just crack it, or I don't know, keep it, put it, I don't know, coffee holder. I mean, but hey, there you go, man. This week.
I mean, if you're a Spider-Man collector, you probably want this book, but
you know what, man? I guess. I mean, I have a few copies of each, but that's because I found them for, relatively cheap.
Yeah.
Which I think, but you know what? They sell on eBay because I've sold a few of them in lots for like $20 to $30. Especially the newsstands, they have hold a little value, nothing major, but still, dude. There you go. This weekend's comic book, come on, man, which I am legally obligated to say, written by Darth Lopez, directed by Matt, and produced by Kyle.
Big cases. Lopez is talking big since the $125 sale of Wolverine 42.
No, that's not my sale. I mean, I don't know. I thought that would have been a comic book. Come on, man! But they're holding steady at like 90 to 100, right? That book still.
For now,
right? I think the high was a 121, and then the same day, they sell for like 85, 90. Get it while it's hot.
good stuff, Lopez.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I salute you,
Comic
sir.
book. Come on, man.
Vamos, hombre.
Ay, Dios mío. Was it before I go, was it Keyshawn Johnson? Does anybody know? I'm gonna look it up. I think it was Keyshawn Johnson that started that. It was like football. I was like, come on.
Yeah,
man.
it's a big segment on NFL Live.
Right, it's Randy Moss, right? Well, Keyshawn might have done it on ESPN. Oh, I don't know. I think so. But all right, fellas, thank you.
Thank you, Lopez.
Thank you, Lopez. Have a good night.
See you next weekend with some Jeopardy. Huh?
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Coming through with the Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Second Epitia.
Don't worry,
Lopez, you need
Brian. He'll do Jeopardy next week.
Yeah. All right, fellas. Thank you. You guys have a good night.
You as
You
well,
too, Lopez.
fine sir.
All right, now we're gonna turn it over to best and worst covers of the week. I want yours.
That's what his wife says.
All right, our first offering for best and worst cover of the week, we have Bloodrick number 3, the A cover.
Terrible.
Looks like he's jerking his gherkin.
He does. In the rain.
Yep. And the cold November rain. That's why his fucking biceps are just ridiculously massive.
He must be left-handed.
He's working it hard.
Jerking the gherkin. The McGurkin.
He hasn't got his vinegar strokes face going on.
It's not quite the O face yet.
Not yet. He looks like Skips from the regular show. He does kind of look like Skips.
If you bleed doing that, see a doctor.
Yeah. Yep. Very rough cover.
Yes.
Jerking in the rain cover.
Because he's jerking in the rain.
Up next, we have the Thundercats number 1. Cover ZC Rob Liefeld FOC variant.
I thought my version of that was better.
What?
When I put Liefeld's face over all the everybody.
Yeah. As you can see, this cover's probably made the rounds, but this week, or next week, I should say, Wednesday, is when Thundercats finally hits the shelves. And goddamn, there are a lot of shitty covers for this book. 75 variants in total.
Pass. There's a couple good ones.
But 75 variants in total for this book. And there are a couple good ones, but there are also...
You know what it almost looks like here? It almost looks
ones.
like Lionel is dropping a Hershey squirt.
Yeah.
Liefeld equals Momoko.
And you got all the rest of them doing their blue steel. Chitara doing her blue steel.
Yeah, it looks so much cooler with me. It put Liefeld's face on everything.
At least they have upper lips.
It is a start.
Maybe Liefeld's learning after all this time.
I just threw up on my screen, and I swear it isn't because I have a cold. So, yeah, it's terrible. Poor Liefeld. Poor.
Next, we're sticking with that Thundercats. We have Thundercats #1, the Wanted Comics Mara Wolf variant.
Maria?
I'm sorry, Maria, you're correct. Another absolute ass cover.
God, why does you cannot be proud of that cover? You cannot go, fuck yeah, I cannot wait to submit this.
Yeah.
Like you just can't.
But they did. Very rough cover indeed.
Lionel's teabagging Liefeld's name.
Oh, he is, yeah.
Got to teabag Liefeld's name. There's no other way around it.
Next up, we have Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi #5, the Tom Knock cover.
That's terrible. Like,
yeah,
the Stormtrooper's kind of cool. Like, I don't know, he's playing dodgeball here. That's kind of cool. But like, her face is busted.
It looks like he's like saying, "Oh fuck, I fell." Yeah.
Lionel is the biggest snitch in comics history. Shut that damn dog up.
Very rough Star Wars cover.
You know, Todd Duck used to do pretty cool covers, and I don't know what happened. I think he's lazy now. He's just not doing it anymore. I don't know. Like,
I didn't know you needed a silencer on a blaster gun.
Dude, you can't. Yeah, it's an assassin thing. That cover stinks just like the Obi-Wan show. Yep.
Next up, we have Godzilla Valentine's Day Special #1 Smith cover.
Dude, everything is wrong with this cover. The glasses are funky. The nose to the mouth, and I think it's a dude. I'm not sure yet.
I kind
but like the glass,
like that's a weird looking Godzilla in the glasses right there.
That was Matt's face when CM Punk tore a bicep.
Okay, come on now.
But like, I don't know, and then I don't know, just the way the nose and the mouth are, and the way they're looking, and I don't know, it just missed the mark.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
Oh my god, I never even saw this. Well, next up we have the Witch Hammer #1 New York Comic Con exclusive cover.
I can't. Oof. Why does she have Lionel's sword?
Right.
Like,
dude, it looks like two different. What the fuck? It looks like three different drawings. Like somebody else drew the waist and then the midsection, and then or the lower part, then the waist and midsection, and then the face. God, that's awful. Look at the floating skull up here.
As big as those headphones are, her ears must be huge. But yeah, like I can't like. There's no way that people fucking clamored for that at New York Comic Con.
No way. I paid $45 for that cover. $45 for that cover.
Archel says, nope, nope, nope.
Negative.
I wonder how she stole Lionel's sword. That's what I really want to know. I hope it's in that book.
She seduced him with catnip.
With catnip. So,
moving on to the best covers this week, we have Poison Ivy number 19, the Jessica Fong cover.
I don't think that cover's that good.
I like it.
I think it's like her face is a little half-assed and fucking the Snow White thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I can get what you're saying, but I like it because I really like the transition aspect of it. So you have like how you have like half of her transitioning to Poison Ivy and the other half still staying her human self. Like there's a lot going good for this cover. I could agree there could be a little bit more detail in the face. Like I think maybe if you had like some vines like wrapping the face or something, but I think it's one of those covers going to present a lot better when you're looking at it than it is.
The cover is mid as fuck, Matt. Calm down.
All right, that's fine. But I'm just saying, I think it's gonna present better than it looks on screen.
I bet you it doesn't. You're gonna get it though, right?
I don't know. Probably not. Just because we put it on the list doesn't mean I buy them all. Next up, we have King Suicide Squad killed Arkham Asylum number 1, the Steve Beach cardstock cover.
That's pretty fucking cool.
I think that's a badass King Shark cover.
That's a whole lot of teeth, man.
Yes, sir.
That's
Gotta
a
have 'em all.
shitload of teeth. Yes, we like slutty Ivy, not library Ivy.
Okay, that's fine. Each his own. But yeah, I really like that cover. Then we have Guma, the beginning of her number 3, the Ji Hong cover.
I need to read this. I want to read this so bad. But I think that's dope. I just like that he's just drawing these dark, like ominous covers for this book.
With the rays of light coming through.
Not even the rays of light. It's just like
the dark and ominous tones.
Yes.
You all right, Sam?
Oh yeah, just had to take a really spicy dump.
Been there.
Was it an award winner? Was it worth measuring or no?
It wasn't a big one. It was just a really high spice content.
So it burned going in and it burned coming out?
Yeah, one of those.
How many Scoville units do you think it was?
I'm gonna put it around 10,000 Scovilles.
The burn. I got the burn.
I just pooped liquid hot magma. Next up, speaking of fire, we have Fire and Ice. Welcome to Smallville number 6. The Leslie Larynx Lee sweater weather cardstock cover.
Dude, that is a pretty cover.
That's pretty hot.
Dude, I like the depth of field is what really did it for me.
All right.
No, everything about this though, it's a fucking but it's actually a really good cover. Got the winking going on. You know, nothing better beats a fucking lime popsicle, lemon lime.
I got a lot of things that would beat a lemon lime popsicle.
I think this will be a cool cover in hand.
Bet you won't.
Bet you won't, fucker.
No, it is a very pretty cover.
The depth of field is what makes it, though.
Yeah.
Frosty is coming in to try his best pickup line. Looks like Frosty's thinking of his own depth of field.
Up next, we have Ultimate Black Panther number 1, the Boss Logic Ultimate Special Variant. It's a sweet cover.
What about it?
What do you mean? What about it?
What makes it a sweet cover?
I just think it's a sweet cover. It looks really well done. There's speculation. People are saying this is Storm, but it's actually speculation that it is Black Panther's daughter, not Storm. But I just think it's a really well done cover. Just the lightning on the hand with the frost coming off of the hair, and the lightning from the eyes, and just everything, all the explosion around it. It's Boss Logic, man. How can you go wrong with Boss Logic?
You didn't sell me, Matt. You didn't sell me.
It's all right. The cover should sell itself.
Yeah, easier done than said.
Terry said, "Get that Boss Logic. I feel it's gonna be big." What? The bummer about being frosty is all pussy smells like carrots. All right. But next up, we have a special CBSI Hot 10 list for Orlando's Megacon. You know, since we had the outside looking in taken away from us, we got thrown a bone here. So we have some Megacon's special top 10 list. The first one we have,
I think the outside worker looking in works good on the qualified. I think they do a great job on there. I think it works real well rolling in from the CBSI Hot 10.
Yeah, I do agree. It was a good choice to put it over there. Those guys are killing it.
That is a dope crow cover, though.
Bryce says, I'm getting that cover ASAP.
Yeah, dude,
yes.
For real.
The dispute territory with number 1.
But I'm not gonna $50.
Limited to 250, mostly sold in the mega set of 12 con exclusive for 280. There were 50 copies at the con available for $50, selling for 200 to 250 on the secondary
Way
market.
to suck up to Jedi in the chat, guys.
Nah. We've had our fun with that.
Yeah. What pussy you eating, Solo? No, it's a Sting. That WCW Sting cover is cool. I mean, it's a cool cover. I mean, I'm not going to pay $200 for it. I mean, I would pay $20 for it.
Yeah. 200 to 250 on the secondary market already, though. Oof. I'm sure it'll go down, though. But beautiful.
Facts, they need to wipe their mouth.
It's all good.
That is me. That is a young me with peanut butter whiskey. You're right.
Up next, we have Ultimate Spider-Man number 1. Cost $30, limited to 400. This virgin version is getting about $70 on the secondary market.
He's missing a finger.
Yes, he is. The series is still selling like hotcakes, especially the A cover. The A cover is still fetching like $60 to $70 on the secondary market.
That carrot smells.
One of my favorite covers for this, even if it is a con exclusive.
No,
I don't think I'd be
agree.
paying $30 for it.
I mean, I wouldn't mind finding it in a dollar bin, but like, oh no.
Up next, we have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, The Return number 1.
It's a huge pass on this one.
Jenny Frizen, limited to 400. This foil version of the 1 in 50 incentive cover is getting $60 to $75.
Pass.
It's her face for me. I don't know what it is.
Her face.
It just doesn't look right.
The boobs aren't big enough. I'm not down with the little boobs.
I like how she's morphing when her morpher is still on her belt.
She's got dual morphers. She's dual wielding.
Yeah. She's more phenomenal. Up next, we have Batman Adventures 12. Another Batman Adventures 12. Didn't they have exclusives at New York Comic Con for this too? $40. The Natalie Saunders, limited to 600. This facsimile reprint is selling for 60 to 75 bucks.
I kind of like that though. I kind of smell a giveaway with that carrot smell.
We're not allowed. We are contractually obligated to
Yes.
not do giveaways any
Sticks
longer.
ruined all giveaways.
Until Sticks ships out his books. So we can't do giveaways right now. Apologies. But that is, yeah, that's a nice cover.
I really like how the moon really comes through and like brings the characters to light. Like I
almost
mean,
washes fucking Poison Ivy out. She's pale.
I just wish the moon had a little bit more like depth of field to it.
Absolutely.
So that it really like popped at you.
Can't go wrong with more depth of field. Then we have the Thundercats #1. The logo foil costs $30, limited to $399. I know I hate the logo covers released recently as a lazy way to move books. I must admit this one gets a pass. A steady 50 to 55. Thundercats. Ho! Thanks, Pete.
Cool cover. I would love to have it, but I'm not going to pay $50 for it.
I'm not even going to pay $30 for it.
I mean, I would definitely be more than happy to spend $25 on this cover. Just because that is iconic
I'd
right
15
there.
on it.
That cover, that right there is like your childhood on the cover of a comic.
Blame Sticks. It's Sticks' fault. 100% Sticks' fault.
You know what?
Up next, we have Transformers #1, the 4th print foil. Costs $30. Daniel Warren Johnson is the artist. Limited to 1,000. Couple sales around 50 with a high sale of 65. Fucking 50, 65 bucks on a fucking 4th print. Why? Because it's foil.
Shit, I said I'd buy it, but it just sold me a very expensive carrot. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of foils anymore. They just don't turn out very well. What should we send Sticks on his IG for his insolence? Why isn't it working? What the fuck? I can't click on shit.
What are you trying to click on?
Tyson's comment.
Oh,
what type of reels should you send him?
What type of reels should we send him?
He really loves Doctor Who.
Pictures of Marco.
What's the opposite of Doctor Who?
Matt, you're at the bottom with Sticks. All right, that's fine.
I wish I had a good giveaway. I wish there was like one good book in these books I could give away. Fuck. Oh well.
Hey, we should send him pictures of carrots. Send him carrot themed stuff.
In Sticks' defense, it's hard to find horses for the Pony Express this time of year.
Up next, we have the Cobra Commander #1. Cost $30, limited to 500, selling for 45 to 55.
That's a pretty dope cover, though.
Yeah, considering there weren't a lot of great covers for this, that isn't bad.
I wouldn't. $30 if I was at the con and it was there. $30. I would spend $30 on it. I wouldn't pay 45 to 55, but I probably would have picked this one up for $30. Like this one would be a cool one to get signed in like neon green or something, or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But moving on.
Those are some tight pants on Cobra Commander. Up next, we have Action Comics 1060, the Natalie Saunders cover, $40, limited to 600. This Michael Turner Supergirl homage is selling for 45 to 50 bucks. So you're catching fucking 10 to 15 bucks above ratio.
Fucking AOA.
It's a beautiful cover, though.
It is.
Spend 40 on this one.
I would. I would. I definitely would spend $40 on this. I mean, even 45 to 50. I would probably, to not have to go deal with the con. I would fork over the extra $5 because this is a nice cover.
It is.
I really like how the transition from the red to her white shirt and the way the sun is like
Fucking
gleaming. $40. Shut up and take my money.
There you go.
I agree to, yes.
Up next, we have Wolverine 41.
That's a huge pass.
$30.
He's got vampire teeth.
There's way too many forehead
this
wrinkles.
340 homage is getting about 45 with a high sale at 55.
She has a
it's
bright
huge
future.
pass.
There's just too many forehead wrinkles for me.
You know, like Wolverine's vampire teeth.
No, I don't like that at all either.
You can see every cavity the motherfucker's got right here.
That's from drinking the booze.
Why'd you got a
yellow
hairy
tongue.
tongue?
It's the better lick the carrot.
Solo's carrot. He's got
dog.
And then we have at number 10, our Power Girl number 5, the Will Jacks, $30, limited to 600. This virgin cover is selling for about 40 to 45. No real craziness going on at WonderCon. Huh?
I would trade a half-eaten bag of Fritos for it. I do like this cover though. I like this cover a lot, actually.
She's innocent.
That's exactly what I like about it, is that innocent look. It'd be cool if there's a little bit more depth of field to it, but it's and with that white cover like that, I bet you it's hard to get a lot of 9.8s just from the cover. I wonder what the back cover of it looks like.
No way, dude. You send this in 9.9 pre-screen all day. It's the only way to do it. Oh, you all right, Sam?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Just that look of like, oh no, a second wave might be coming.
I'm battling.
This is
Oh my God. I am never going to financially recover from this.
that's Sam right now.
Joe Doolin says, problem is Will Jack has other good Power Girl covers.
Yeah, but this one is I don't know, there's something about this one.
Tyson says she looks like she's got sexually harassed.
She needs to be taking a hot shower.
That's the Vince McMahon cover.
Sam is muscling through it.
All right, for our homage covers this week, or homage, depending on who you ask. We have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 10, the Turtles in the homage to the number 3. I was gonna say Turtles in Time, but to the cover for the 3rd movie.
She's too slim. Sam looks like he ate at Fuddruckers.
And then we have Shazam number 8.
E.T.
Chris Samney cardstock cover for E.T. homage.
I think that's pretty cool. I mean,
It took me a minute. It took me a minute to get that it was E.T. At first, I was like, "Oh shit, is that a Paper Girls homage?" And then I saw the bug in the basket. I was like, "Oh yeah, oh no, that's E.T. All right." Sweet. And that's it for our best and worst covers of the week. Now we're moving on to the variant heat check. Watch. Do I have one for that, right?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I do.
You can do it, Matt.
There it is. Up in the variant heat check tonight, we have a little J. Scott Campbell love. Black Cat number 1, J. Scott Campbell, cover B. That sold raw for $410 on 1/28/24. I love this cover. Wish I could own this cover. This is a jscottcampbell.com store exclusive that sold for a 410 raw at auction with 21 bids. For a context, a CGC 9.8 sold for $800 back on 1.5. What I find most interesting is that this homage to his own classic MJ cover wasn't some hard to qualify for. Gotta buy 8 covers to get variants, but one you could have purchased from his online store. This was limited to 2,500 copies back in 2019.
I can't remember if I bought this cover or not. I'm gonna have to double check because something tells me that I bought this cover.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Ooh.
Just because I know you're a big J. Scott Campbell guy. Black Kite number 1, 21 bids, $410. Your near mint pluses last sale was 2/2/23 for $325.
85% hack. No, sir, that's an incorrect statement.
Near mints last $410 one sold on 128.24. No grade, so probably most likely raw. $225 sold on 9/14/23. $258 for a raw still. Of our sales history, $651 in 9.8 sold for on 116.24, and $800 on 1.5/24. Doesn't give another 9.8 sold for. Fixed price on eBay. Low for the year is 295. 1 year average is 709. 90-day average 900.
You got mud butt.
There we have all of our last sales for 9.8, 651, 662 for signature series, 800. Dude, look at the difference in price there, man. Someone bought that for 800 on the 24th. Well, dude, just got a steal on the 16th.
I think I just had a real life douche show right there, Matt.
Yeah. Nice.
Now I need to really look to see if I have this book still.
The prices, it's odd how the prices are all over the place for these 9.8s.
Yeah.
It really is.
It's only worth what someone will pay for it.
1,200, 800, 600. 4 for a green label.
I think a couple of the expensive ones got switched out at CGC.
$525 for a 9.8 signature series. It seems like if J. Scott Campbell signed it, it's going for less.
This motherfucker signs everything.
Still available for sale. We have one for $280 up there with 15 bids. Still has 4 days, 2 hours left, and another one for $499. Best offer. 15 watchers.
Sam's emotional roller coaster is distracting me from Matt's comic analysis.
It's all right. I would prefer. Sam's a better watch anyway.
It does look like Sam is going through hell, dude. It does.
He's kind of the
now I can't stop watching Sam
he's
either.
In surrender position.
He's sweating and shit.
Up next, we have the Amazing Spider-Man presents Black Cat number 1, 1/25. Sold at CGC 9.8 for $2,500 on 128.24. An all-time high sale on this tough to find 1/25 Black Cat Campbell variant. A gorgeous cover that was on a title that is honestly difficult to research based on the present aspect of the miniseries. And when you do find it, you find it comes with quite the cost.
That's what Sam's going through right now. Quite the cost.
They had a $3,800 price tag on it with the best offer accepted of $2,500. Your near mints, we're going for $1,000. Last recorded sale for $1,000 on 9/1/23. Near mints sold for $499 on 11/26/2018. Not a lot of sales, recent sales. A very fine for $800, and then a no grade on 3/25/23.
I might have to duck out, guys. I think I'm losing this battle.
Later, Sam.
Have a great night. Have a great night, guys.
He's bailing completely.
Wish me luck.
He's bailing completely.
I might have to take a shower, so I'll see you guys later.
Oh,
Her neck is skinny as shit.
You can
That's Sam
hold
shit.
it, Sam. Oh man, there you go. We had a best
He just
offer.
bailed on
We were
us.
talking-
He
yeah, he did.
got the poo-poos.
Completely bailed on us.
Jesus, good luck, Sam.
Yeah. Book a $2,000 sale on 11/23 of 23.
There's so much show left too.
Yeah.
If anybody in
all
the
your
chat wants
9/8,
to come on the
9/4 sales.
show,
Yeah. Someone calling reinforcements, huh?
Sam will be in the backyard burning those pants.
Availability, none. There's not a single book, one of these on left on the market or left on eBay.
Born in diapers, die in diapers. Is he going to take a gimp?
Yeah, I don't know.
Matt, now you don't leave, wink wink.
Uncanny X-Men 19.1, 1 in 50 sold CGC 9.8 for $550 on 129.24. All-time high sales for this CGC 9.8 at $550 this week. It may not seem that impressive for its 1 in 50 incentive, but when you consider this regular outsells the black and white 1 in 100 variant with the same J. Scott Campbell art, it makes you pause.
Makes you
pause.
purr. Makes you purr.
Zaggy, the poor guy has #mud butt.
I know, right?
It was up for a $650 price tag, but best offer of $550 was accepted. We had a raw or a near mint sell for $99 on 7/20 of 18. Another near mint for 110 on 7/6 of 18.
Fan.
And no grade for $285 on 8 of 21. Low sale was 431. 1 year average was 431. So not a lot of sales on this. Of course, we have the best offer, and then another one for $431 sold on 6/18/23. 9/8 again, the best offer. Then your 9/4s at $235. 9/0 at $51. Buy the 9/0 at $51. Another 9/8 for $431. 9/8 signature series.
Mud butt bail.
Available. We still have one available for sale right now. It looks like it's 30% off. Was asking $1,585 with 30% off. We're looking at $1,109.81 with 23 watchers, but it is shipped from the UK.
$55 is shipping. 58. Pass.
Yeah. Next up, we have Siege number 3 sold CGC 9.8, $2,600 on 130.24. As a heat check goes, one would naturally assume all the books featured would be hot. I mean, we just had 2 all-time high sales in CGC 9.8. However, heat can go both ways, and this one is actually kind of cold. Yes, $2,600 is a lot of money, but look at the data below, as the last sale back in August was nearly $4K. That said, this is still a tough book as it was not available for purchase. As most variants, the story here is that retailers were asked to return 50 unsold issues of DC's Blackest Night crossover to get a single Siege number 3 Deadpool variant. Yes, Marvel wanted retailers to send them unsold DC event books to get this variant. So who knows what the print run may be on this one, but it definitely has one of the more unique backstories.
I'm gonna add it right now.
Oh man! All right, so we had a sale of $3,395. Best offer was accepted for $2,600. Near mint was sold for $2,345 on 129.21, 2011/6/23, and then $1,554 on 10/14/23. Year low $3,820. Year 1 year average 4,910. 4,000 usually for a fine. 9.8 sold, the one we talked about, and then another one for $3,820 at auction. We have 9.8 selling for $3,820. Looks like a green label 9.8 sold for $5,500. The yellow label 9.6 for $4,223. Another 9.8 for $6,000. 3,000. 9.8s are kind of all over the place on this book. 9.8 298 signatures, one for best offer. Available. We still have some available auctions or sales on eBay. One for 15,000. Jesus. Signed by J. Scott Campbell, rare Deadpool variant, $15,000 for a 9.8 signature. We have one for 10, a PGX 9.8, signed Stan Lee, J. Scott Campbell, for 10, almost 10 grand for a PGX. Would you pay 10 grand for a PGX graded book?
I agree with Bri though. Deadpool went to the doctor after clapping those cheeks.
Yeah,
he did. It is a great cover. Like, I'd love to have that, but I'm not paying those fucking prices for that. Fuck that.
Had a 9.8 signature series, sell for $5,925. Still on sale. Another one for almost 440,000. Or sorry, not 440,000. $4,430. And then a blue label for $3,499. So if your pocketbook is feeling itchy, those books are still available for you right now. And then we move on.
That'd be a book I'd love to stumble across, but I'm not gonna pay those
Yeah,
prices.
like you could find at a Bookman's or a yard sale that says, I found this book. Did I do good? You
Yes.
can post it in all your groups.
Dude, you don't find good shit at Bookman's here for nothing.
No.
Bookman's here is like in Arizona is like the worst place to look for fucking comics.
But we're gonna roll into the first appearance of the week. Watch your
When we
ears.
get you have to
What?
refresh. When you get to top fives, you have to refresh.
All right.
PGX over to CGC for BK.
Really interesting.
How many people are paying more for that book than New Mutants 98? I still can't believe people
The
are paying high
scarcity of
prices
it.
for that. Oh,
So this week, kicking us off, we have the first appearance of the Black and Sun twins in
What the
Batman Off-World.
fuck is up with
number
that cover?
3. He's riding a metal like werewolf dog thing.
he's got like half his shirt and shit. What the fuck?
A PGX 3.5 is a CGC 9.8.
Right? Buffy says, weed is legal in New York now?
Then, of course, like we were talking last week, Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man 2099. The just still for first appearances. We have the first appearance of Man-Thing 2099. Then rolling on into Spider-Boy. I hope everyone's reading Spider-Boy. Spider-Boy number 3. We have the first appearance of Toy Soldier, a villain who's able to shapeshift. He's actually a toy. He can take on the form of different people, like the Avengers, things like that. And the first appearance of Killionaire, who looks like the fucking villain from the first Despicable Me movie. There's Toy Soldier right there shifting, and then there's Killionaire down there. And that is it for first appearances this week. I will hand it over to Kyle finally so I can get a drink of water and he can talk about Tales from the Spinner Rack.
So last week with Tales from the Spinner Rack, I did Nightwing, his first time to Bloodhaven versus the new Nightwing Tom Taylor cover where he's back at Bloodhaven trying to save. And you guys all voted exactly how I didn't think you were going to vote. You guys all look at that. I even have the right slide there this week.
Nice.
You guys voted 62 to 38% that the classic Nightwing Dixon run is better than the Tom Taylor run.
Hey, Jedi, our professionalism is going up.
No, I still think we're more prepared than SNS, even with the rush who did.
Our preparedness is going up this week. Kyle's on top of it.
I am. So this week, what I decided to do was the New 52 Flash versus the Rebirth Flash with
Oh my God. What? Rebirth.
It is. I mean, Godspeed and Joshua Williamson, just his writing when doing Flash was just spectacular. Like the Francis Menopause run, it was very average and forgettable. Thank you, Jedi. And I think that when Rebirth came and Joshua Williamson decided to write this, I think he really stepped up the game for Flash. Because, you know, Flashpoint was awesome, and then we rolled into this New 52 Flash. It wasn't bad, it wasn't great, but I think it really got stepped up in Rebirth Flash. It's really what brought back the love of Flash.
Yeah, I agree. I love the Godspeed stuff.
You know, and he always had it was villain after villain after villain, and he was always fighting someone. But the Flash New 52, it didn't fall flat, but it wasn't a memorable run of Flash.
Kyle, at this point, just call Jedi Daddy.
Hey, we always have to show love for the other shows. We're a team here.
Right.
So make sure to go and vote. I don't know. I just think the Flash Rebirth, I think, really put Flash back in to people's like wanting to read.
Yeah. Especially a Flash title. I wasn't really a fan of the 52 Flash stuff, but I love the early Rebirth Flash stuff.
Yeah, because I went back and reread the Flash 52, and it was just, like I said, it's mediocre. It's average. It's not horrible. It's not great. It's just kind of there.
All right. Next up, we have top 5.
Oh shit! So what we're doing this week? Tell us the truth, Kyle. Pete made you say that. We did our top 5 villains. Now, it wasn't specifically comic villains. It was just whatever you considered a villain. I agree with you, BK. It is Rebirth. So
strap into this one, folks.
I asked all of our wonderful people at Redivision to join in, and of course, only the best did it for us, and I appreciate everybody, but everybody else fell flat and didn't do it. So, but I shout out to the badasses at Redivision doing this. So we're going to start with Joe Doolin's top 5, and his are Shadow King is his number 5. Number 4 is a Gorilla Grodd, which is always a cool villain. If Joker's not mentioned, screw Redivision. Number 3, he has Cyclops. Number 2, he did Lady Deathstrike, which I thought that was a nice addition to it.
Yeah.
I really did.
Deep cut.
Yeah. And then number 1, he did Typhoid Mary, which was another one.
Mm-hmm.
That's something I was not expecting. So I think that's awesome that he picked those. I was like, those were great picks.
Good list. Up next was mine. And I did number 5, the buttons on Marco's shirt. Because let's be honest, this motherfucker needs to wear shirts with magnetic buttons because nobody needs to see this much of Marco's chest anywhere in public, let alone at conventions or at an expensive steak restaurant.
The buttons on Marco's shirt.
That's the number 5 villain there. Number 4 for me was Grandpa Joe. Listen, this motherfucker laid in bed while when he could clearly walk and work while his family was poor and eating like cabbage soup, but he's got no problem jumping out of bed to rush to Charlie's aid the minute he gets a chance to go to the chocolate factory. And then
dancing.
Yeah, dancing around. And then he fucking basically coerces Charlie into drinking the fizzy drink that almost cost him the chocolate factory. Just scumbag stuff from Grandpa Joe. Grandpa Joe was an asshole. Yes, he was.
More like Grandpa Moocher.
Yeah. Number 3, I had the Joker. So there you go. No fuck Renovision there. Number 2, Darth Vader.
The smell in that bed was Sam level.
Number 1 for me, Gus Fring, Breaking Bad.
Oh, dude. I've been rewatching Breaking Bad, and I just got to the episode where poor Gale. He really got the short end of the stick, man. He was just a good nerdy dude who wanted to make some money making meth.
Yep,
And
loved to watch karaoke videos of himself.
Dude, and he had that great setup to make coffee, and fucking Jesse just fucking point blanks him in the fucking face. And then Gus, to prove a point, not even saying a word, motherfucker just walks down the stairs, puts on a fucking suit. He takes off his nice suit, puts on fucking one of the, the suits where they were cooking the meth, and fucking just walks up and fucking slits dude's throat with a razor, and then walks away and says, the only thing he does say as he walks back, he says, "Aren't you going to get to cooking? Or isn't it time to cook?" Holy shit.
Dude, when they blow him up at the nursing home and he walks out and his face is just half gone and he just tightens his tie and then drops down. Dude was a fucking monster, man. Dude, no better
beast. He's a beast.
But that was my number 1. Next up, we have Senor Kyle's.
All right, my top 5. I'm going to start with number 5 is the jacuzzi that killed Matthew Perry. That is a true villain, killing a great member of the Friends cast. Any jacuzzi that could kill somebody is definitely a villain on my list. Number 4, I have Daniel LaRusso, the Karate Kid, because he's a fucking dick in that whole movie, and he's
still a dick in Cobra Kai.
Yeah, he's a dick, man. He does fucked up shit and then pretends like he's the victim. So fuck him. He's fucking my number 4 villain, because you know what? He took dude's girl, fucking got him wet in the shower, fucking antagonized fights. The dude's a dick.
Mm-hmm.
So
fuck you, Daniel LaRusso.
Italian karate, no thanks. My number 3 is Michael Massey, aka Funboy, the motherfucker that fucking killed Brandon Lee in The Crow. Filming the final scene of The Crow, the gun that still had blanks had a piece of some kind of projectile in it, and this asshole killed Brandon Lee. And they didn't even know that he was really dead. And they just let him lay there for a while, as he had 2 arteries fucking fucked up because of. And then, Michael would say, "I gotta take a year off of fucking acting." So that's my number 3. My number 2 is the tree that killed Paul Walker.
Ouch. Villainous.
So, yes, if it wasn't for that goddamn tree, we might still have Paul Walker gracing us with the Fast and the Furious films. So fuck you to the tree that killed Paul Walker. And my number 1 is the role that killed Heath Ledger, the Joker.
That's an interesting way to add the Joker to the list. That's 2 for 2. No, fuck you, Renovision. All right.
Because of this, he had to be a bullshit method actor. I'm gonna lock myself in a hotel room and I'm gonna do drugs, and it killed him. And they had to call the Olsen twins when the masseuse came in to give him a fucking massage. So that is my number 1, the role that killed Heath Ledger.
Tyson says, "Great list, Kyle."
Thank you. Now we have Sam's list,
aka Gorilla Lawyer. Oh man.
Blame the tree that stood like a G. So number 5, he has Leslie Chow from The Hangover. Did you refresh?
What you talking about, Willis? Yeah, I did.
Okay. Number 4, he has Perfect Cell from Dragon Ball Z.
That's
Good
a
villain.
good one. My favorite Dragon Ball villain.
Number 3, Last Grossman. He was so awesome in Tropic Thunder.
Yes, he was.
That is Tom Hanks. That is fucking Tom Cruise's best role.
I bet Sam is grunting like a gorilla right now.
Number 2, he has the alarm clock from Groundhog Day.
It's a pretty good one.
Number 1.5 is Hot Sauce, because that is fucking Sam up right now. And that's why he can't be on the show, because he's stuck on the toilet. And number 1, he has White Goodman from Dodgeball.
Of course. Would you expect anything less from Sam?
No.
Next up, we have Papa Marco.
We have Papa Marco. Papa Marco's number 5 is Vulcan. Oh my God, you're so boring. You're so boring, Marco. Number 4, he's got Mojo. Number 3, he has the
Ooh,
governor.
The governor.
Brian Blake. Whoever Brian Blake is. Number 2, he's got Darth Bane. His number 1 is Apocalypse. Thank you for being so fucking boring on this, Marco. We appreciate it. Who do we have next? We have Mr. Jedi Johnson. Would you like to take over and do Jedis for us?
Sure. Jedi Johnson, number 5, Warden Hazen. He's trying to escape. Kill that son of a bitch from the original Longest Yard, not the Adam Sandler remake. Number 4, he has Hal L. You can trouble me for a warm glass of shut the hell up.
That's so awesome.
My wife and I quote, you will go to sleep or I will put you to sleep all the time. Number 3, Clever Lang. Bring your pretty little self over here to my apartment tonight and I'll show you a real man. Number 2, Coach Kilmer. You are the damn dumbest smart kid I know from Varsity Blues. Great movie. Actually, I watched this the other night.
It's a good movie.
It is.
The whipped cream bra.
The whipped cream bikini, man. And they go to the strip club and find their teacher is a stripper. And they party with her all night. Number 1, Duke Simpson. He threw at his own kid at a father-son game.
That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. It doesn't get any better than that. Marco
Next.
should have buffets on his list.
I thought so too. Like fucking salad bars, buffets, all that. Next up, we have JJ. Number 5, the Shredder. The beautiful looking Shredder.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, we have Thrawn. Number 3, we have Deathstroke / Slade Wilson. Number 2. Well, how is that? Sephiroth?
Yoga says
Fantasy.
his number 1 supervillain was the burrito he had last night. No, they're great, Jedi.
Yeah, Jedi, they're fantastic. Number 1, Frieza.
Dude, he is probably one of my favorites from Dragon Ball Z. That Frieza saga is the shit.
Next up, we have Papa Running Vision himself, Pete. Number 5, we have Ra's al Ghul. Or Ra's al Ghul, however you want to pronounce it. Number 4, we have the Kingpin. Number 3, we have Two-Face. Number 2, we have Brainiac. Number 1 is Mr. Sinister.
Frieza is a slut. Enough said.
And now I will turn it over to Kyle for Movie Wars. Watch your ears.
So movie wars, I'm still doing 90s rom-com. Last week I did 10 Things I Hate About You versus Can't Hardly Wait. And I don't know why, but you guys keep voting for 10 Things I Hate
I don't know
About
how
You.
this beat Can't Hardly Wait.
I don't know either. But it did. You guys voted 80% to 20%.
Out of 185 votes.
Right? So this week I'm doing 10 Things I Hate About You versus Never Been Kissed.
Drew Barrymore classic.
It is. It's awesome. I think I actually just watched Never Been Kissed like 2 days ago. That's why I did this.
Hot Drew Barrymore. Although
Dude.
she's still hot.
Yeah. That's just an awesome flick. I don't know. I totally think that this should totally beat 10 Things I Hate About You, but for some reason, all you guys out there in voting land love 10 Things I Hate. I think they're doing it as a sick joke.
Zamasu is a good villain. Their yoga. TK says Never Been Kissed. God damn it. I was shocked by Movie Wars, Tyson said.
Dude, I am too.
Every nerd's life story. Never Been Kissed.
Stick shirt fucking work.
Yeah.
That's I 100% agree with Jedi.
Yeah.
A young stacked Jennifer Love
Love huge tits.
should have been enough for Can't Hardly Wait to win. Yes.
I think it's the Seth Green effect.
Never seen them.
Wow, you've never seen Never Been Kissed?
It's time to go
Or
back.
Thinking about you?
It's time to go back and watch Never Been Kissed.
This is like the movie that put Heath Ledger on the map.
I thought it was that night movie.
Brokeback Mountain.
No.
Oh, what? Oh, A Knight's
Movie-
Tale.
Yeah.
Wasn't this before A Knight's Tale or was it after A Knight's Tale?
Let's see. We'll just sit here quiet. That was 2000. Yeah, it's
Those keywords
2001.
weren't quite enough for victory.
Yes. Yeah, Knight's Tale was 2001.
Never
So-
Been Kissed was.
10 Things I Hate About You.
I mean, sorry, 10 Things I Hate About You.
99.
Okay, so
So
And
you're
then
correct,
first-
sir. This is the one that put him on the map.
all right. Next up, we have TV show showdown. Last week we had Andor versus Peacemaker, and this one was actually a little surprising. But of 112 votes, Peacemaker smashed Andor 36% to 38%.
Peacemaker's better.
So this week I'm doing Chuck versus Psych.
Psych is the best. Psych is like the best show.
So, like Kyle said before, make sure to head on over to the Renovision community tab page on the Renovision YouTube channel while you're there, liking and subscribing to vote in Tales from the Spinner Rack, comic or movie wars, and TV show showdown.
I think it would have been cool, like I told you before, if you would have did Psych versus Monk.
Yeah.
We've got Chuck all the way. Psych, that's easy. Peacemaker is great. Chuck was great. That's the toughest one yet. Oh shit. Dude, Psych, dude, I can always watch Psych. I've probably watched that whole series and the movies numerous times.
Monk all day.
Dude, Monk is so badass.
But that's it for TV show showdown. Now we hand it over to Kyle for the world's famous best game on YouTube. Guess the IG post that Dom liked.
All right, starting off, number one. Are you guys ready? Did Dom like this beautiful pick by
Fit
Shark Girl 2? I wonder what Fit Shark Girl number 1 looks like. But Fit Shark 2 says 10 things will remain champion. Psych. Yes. Yes. Stick says no. How well have you guys come to know Dom? Leftover says no. What do you think, Matt?
Jedi says no. I'm going to say yes.
Even Jedi says no. Leftover says no. Archo's like, yep. If he did, he has a pulse. So did he like this? Let us know.
No, because he missed this.
Yeah. Sticks, you suck. I thought you were asleep. Not enough skin, Joe says. Did he like it, Matt?
Drum roll, please.
Yes, he did. He fucking goddamn it. Yes, he did.
And I bet you even clicked the link in the bio.
Yep. Dim some bazookas. All right. Yes. So much you guys were right. He did like it. Good job, everybody. Moving on. Did Dom like this pick?
I'm going to say yes, because who doesn't love a good Liv Morgan pick?
So we've got blonde. We've got.
She's a professional wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
This picture was taken at Scottsdale, Arizona.
Most definitely. Oh, yes.
Who else
Who
just
else?
got hungry?
BK says yes. Buffy says
Buffy
no.
says
Jedi
Take
says
it.
yes.
Yes.
Tyson says yes. Terry says no. Archo says yes. Sticks is
Sticks
saying
says
yes. Did he like this pick, Matt? Did he?
He did.
Fuck yes, he did.
And so did Jason Perrin, another guy we know.
That's the other reason why I picked it. Yes, Liv Morgan. All right.
Who doesn't love a good Liv Morgan pick?
Do you think Dom liked this pick?
Oh, that camel toe.
It's wintertime. She's got some earmuffs on. Pretty blonde with glasses.
Giving you a little vad shot right there.
Giving you a little vad shot. Oh. Sexy car with the red interior.
Working hard over there, huh, Sticks?
Working hard, watching the show. So do you guys think Lily Lotus, you think he like, fuck yeah, Moose Knuckle, fuck yes, yes. Ew! Do you see that camel? If I say yes, will you keep the picture up longer?
Yes, I will.
Yes. Damn, yes. We'll keep it up for a couple extra seconds just for Buffy. Let everybody vote. How could you not like this pick?
I like Kyle setting up here, so no.
He broke his finger on this one. Oh, you think my setup is too much, huh? Damn. Did he like this pick? Jedi's right. He did not like this pick.
God, what are you doing, Dom?
I know.
What
Killing
are you
us.
doing, Dom?
You have
Dom,
failed
Dom.
this city. You have failed this show.
Somebody on the Star Wars show or over on the Qualified needs to have a talk with Dom.
Yes.
Mm-mm-mm.
Sometimes you play,
You
the
play the
odds. Dom sucks.
Oh,
All right.
Poor Dom.
Do you think Dom like this pick?
Yes,
Caroline
blonde, big
Miles.
knockers, full lips. This has Dom written all over it.
Dom must be in Sam's bathroom. Yeah, I mean, she's got all the qualities of it. Oh, hell yes. Men of culture, we meet again. Yes.
Hundred
100%. Yeah. Yoga says, I question Dom. Sticks. wait, hold on. Sticks Boy is a security guard at the condemned Chuck E. Cheese. Back problems guaranteed. Yes, yes. Okay, everybody's in agreement that this is a yes. Did he get one no? Fuck yeah, he did. Yes, he did. You guys are fucking dead on with that one. Good job, everybody.
Send
me
that to this pixel controller.
So did Dom like this pick? We got a nice brunette with back problems, nice shorty shorts, very tone, very innocent looking, full lips.
I'm gonna say no on this one.
Why are you gonna say no?
She's brunette. She's not blonde. She's not showing enough cleave. This doesn't seem like it would
There was
be.
a one earlier. She wasn't showing a lot of
Yeah.
cleave, and he liked it. I have not shown this one. I make it a point. I have a collection, so I don't. Sweet cantaloupes. We have not shown this slut already. Yes, Eva. TK says no. Did he like this one? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Which he must have just not seen this one.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't think there's enough there to catch Dom's eye.
I didn't use this one because I try to keep relevant. See, this is 2 days ago.
He's a man of he's got an acquired palate.
I think you're tracking Dom's shadow IG account. Did Dom like this pick?
Of course, absolutely. He absolutely did. It's Boba Fett, no questions.
You think so? You really think Dom liked this one?
Yeah, I
Just
do.
because it's Boba Fett?
It's Boba Fett. This has got Dom written all over it.
That may be Dom. Tom has this pick over his bed. Boba Fett. So, did he like this pick? Artrell says yes. Did
Dom got a rush off the helmet alone.
Booby Fett for sure. All right, show us. Did he like this pick? Yes, he did. You guys are good. He did like this pick. It's even an older one, August 4th. I picked an oldie but a goodie.
Dick said that's not the true Boba Fett, he'd say, but yes.
Oh, your helmet is so smooth. All right, what do we got next? Oh, shit. Well, that's the Dom game. You guys did really good. So this week is, we've got a couple weeks till Valentine's Day. I figured what better way to help you guys pick that perfect thing for that lady than to help you with ideas for Valentine's Day. So let's go ahead and click that link and let's go through. So we have her. Can you make that full screen? She is going to do some try-ons for us to see if these are some good ideas for you guys for Valentine's Day. Why don't you skim through it a little bit, fast forward just a smudge. That's a pretty good outfit. I would recommend buying that. That is, I think that's a good looking outfit. I don't know about you guys.
It is.
What do we got next? Fast forward a little bit.
Blue really accentuates the nipples.
It really does. I mean, I'm really liking.
Demonetization in 3, 2, 1.
Bryce says, I'm about to do some research.
It's loading now.
You're fine. Damn it, dude.
Let me try to refresh this.
Oh, there we go. Now we have a nice red.
Sexy
outfit.
red number.
I mean, how could you not want to pick that for your very special one? That is a great idea. Like, who would not like their loved one to come to bed in that?
This one also really accentuates the chesticles.
It does. My breast friends.
Yoga says, yeah, great ideas indeed. One's the Jello and oil.
Let's see, what do we have next? What is her?
They're still showing off the little sexy red number. Oh, green.
Green.
Christmas colors.
That is a very wonderful, nice nighty to have somebody come to bed in.
Sympathies for your call with Marco tomorrow, Kyle.
It accentuates the breast friends and the breast nipples. It just.
I think this one kind of makes him a little bit flat. It doesn't make him quite as perky as the other two.
You're
Who
right.
doesn't want a good set of perky chi-chis?
It doesn't make him look as good as it does in other ones. Marco has a shred red blouse like that just for Baltimore 2024.
And it kind of makes her look a little bit of a sad booty.
So it looks like next we got a nice purple one coming
let's
up.
see the little purple number.
That purple number's pretty nice as well. I still think the red one wins.
Yeah. So far the red one with the blue.
The open back, I agree with her. The open back is very nice.
Solo said wives don't wear lingerie. They already have your money. There's no need to. They all draw your eyes towards the nips. They all work. I'm colorblind. I like the little purple number too.
Purple's not bad. I think the red is the winner.
Oh, look at how stretchy that thong is for you guys that like them big girls. There ain't no shame. No judgment here. Look at you, Big K. There you go.
So there you go. There is some picks for you to, just because I don't want any of you guys to miss out on Valentine's Day gift ideas. We will do this again next week as well. Because I don't want.
Jedi says nice, but how well does it repel water? I need demonstration.
Next week we'll do a dry and wet one.
Brian says I'm done with research.
So we will do another one next week because I don't want anybody to miss out on any kind of
I don't want to miss out on that perfect Valentine's Day gift.
Instead of thong or a bug guard for a 95 neon. All right. So this week for my I Love VW segment. Right now, and this is this bus right here. It's I think it was a 62 Volkswagen bus in Hawaii, Jedi, going for the low price of $70K.
Jesus.
So if you're in the market for a very nice VW bus and you live in Hawaii, you have an option right there. To the right, I have put up, it's a 1957 Carmagia low light, which is a very, very beautiful Volkswagen. You can also get this one for the low price of $39,000 with a negotiable. So you might be able to, he says, I may have seen that cruising around. For $70K, that bus better be filled with hookers. So, yeah, the 57 is sweet. Yes. And then below that, it's a 1964 notchback red. If you would like to pick that one up, it's on the Samba. You could pick it up for the low price of, I think this one was $34,000.
Everything I know about Volkswagen, I learned from American pickers.
Dude, they overflake that shit. But that dude from American Pictures is a huge Volkswagen guy. And then the one to the right is just a badass 1968 lowered slammed VW fastback or squareback, which I would love to own. That is on my list. That motherfucker is bad.
You're gonna put shades in the back of it too.
Fuck yes, dude. Dude, on the Samba, man, you can pick up those shades from a seller in Bangkok for like $600.
Bangkok.
So if anybody's interested, 3 of those are on the Samba. You can go to the Samba.com and you can find all of those in the classified ads. So that 57 fucking Carnegie is where it's at, though.
You should buy it.
Fuck yeah, dude. $40K.
And the bus, because your daughter needs a family car.
You're right.
Maybe Grandpa Kyle, you need a family car again. That'll fit a car seat, so you need that bus.
$70K. I have to fly over to Hawaii, hang out with Jedi, cruise my new bus around before I get it on the ship. Hell yeah.
There you go. All right. It's time for our last segment of the night. Close it out with some Craigslist missed connections.
So to start this out, I'll read the first one. Soccer player. I was playing with my coach. I was the goalie. He would put his balls in the net.
All right.
Someone scored on that one. Fuck yeah. Hey, safety was a number one priority for those old Volkswagens.
In search of fat senior male, Carson. Looking for my fat senior male friend to hang out with at my Carson condo. I'm your top male friend. You were at least 60 and 240 pounds with a huge belly.
Finally, interesting soccer play. Bend it like Beckham. All right, next we have best glory hole in NoHo. By, I don't know what VGL means. Fit guy. Must be clean. Must be all clean. Yes, I like them big. Hit me up with your pics and full stats. Best glory hole in NoHo.
We'll know who in the chat has answered this ad by whoever can tell us what VGL means.
Right? Very gay lover.
There
I
you
don't
go.
know. I don't know what it means. Let's see what it means. VGL.
Kyle's Google search history is about to be very interesting.
Very good looking.
How
Lame.
do you have future goals in Carson? Fuck you, BK.
Brucefer loves a glory hole.
Sticks, when you gonna pay your giveaway debt? You're messing it up for all of us, douche.
That's awesome.
Old house. I have an old house with micro pipes that are in need of someone with experience with older micro pipes.
Red card on the coach.
That's one way to tell everyone you got a micro peen, I guess, huh?
Right?
Jesus.
He's got to have experience with the older micro pipes. Nice ring. Thursday. 7-Eleven. Pickup truck. Said nice ring. Bum to smoke. You waited for me. I nervously drove off. Something incredible happened. Let's not end our story there.
What incredible happened from that?
That is the most boring.
You bummed a cigarette.
That is the most boring Craigslist ad we've read.
What is, I don't, Something incredible happened. Let's not end our story here. What story?
That
You
they
bummed a
that they
cigarette
that
and you
they
nervously drove off.
that they made that they met. They got herpes.
Here, I'll give you this one then. You can read this one too if you want.
There was this time when you invited me over because you wanted to bury your face in my soles. You liked the size and would tell me to wear flip-flops because you like how big they are. Let's reconnect over those arches because I'm getting my steps in and I know you want to see them in action again.
Yikes. I know how big they are. That's it.
I saw you at 7-Eleven. You bombed a smoke. I said,
Magic.
nice ring.
Magic happened. Was that last one a haiku?
Yes.
That's it. That's our last misconnection.
You waited for me in the bushes. Well, that's it, everybody. That's the show for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. We had fun doing it. Make sure to check out all the cool shit that's on Renovision. Make sure to check out Tales from the Dark Side tomorrow with Mr. Marco and the rest of the crew. Make sure you come back around on Wednesday when you've got the tax show. Make sure you check out the CBSI Hot 10 with Matt and Joe and Brucifer, which leads in
And
to the
Pete and
qualified and Pete and Marco, which leads into the qualified where you get to see that outside looking in. And then once again, you're back here on Saturday nights enjoying the best show on Renovision that's ranked number 7.
Yeah. Good job, Kyle. Good show.
Great show, guys. More prepared than the qualified. I appreciate it, Buffy. I really do. So we did a great job with that, Mr. Mudbutt Sam. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Send prayers to Sam's butthole and Godspeed, sir.
Right. So you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend and have a great Saturday night.